and generic Z-Packs to treat wide ranges of common and serious illnesses. So if you wake up sick, at home or on the road, you already have what you need. No waiting for your doctor, no hours at urgent care, no pharmacy lines, no copays. You just match your symptoms to the right prescription in your guidebook, or you call the telemedicine doctor standing by. Start on your bed sooner and feel better faster. Every home needs at least one medical emergency kit. Order yours online in minutes and it's shipped to your door. Save $45 with our promo code 710 at urgentcarekit.com/710. Promo code is 710 at urgentcarekit.com/710.
Men, your health is the real MVP. Providence reminds you that many of the top health risks men face can go unnoticed. But annual checkups, screenings, and knowing your numbers can make all the difference. From staying active and eating well to prioritizing sleep and mental wellness, small steps can have a big impact. Providence brings together the best minds in men's health, keeping you in the game with trusted, compassionate care. Take control of your health like I did. Learn more at Providence.org. Providence, caring with compassion in Southern California.
Red card penalty. Score big with Waba Grill's new red card combo for a limited time. A mini sweet and spicy chicken bowl, 3-piece chili crisp dumplings, and a side of Wablaze sauce for that extra heat. Then kick it up a notch with our new Penalty Punch, a premium beverage loaded with sweet mango popping boba. It's a flavor finish that hits the back of the neck. Get the red card combo for $9.99. Only at Waba Grill.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Next time you're at my home away from home, LAX, look up. You'll see the future of travel in action. It's the all-electric Skylink train. It's now testing, and trust me, this is a game changer. What does it take to build a champion? It takes round-the-clock preparation. And soon, Skylink will connect you to the airport terminals, the new rental car center, and LA Metro. From practice to prime time, the LAX Skylink. Fast, free, and built for LA. In testing now to help you skip the traffic later.
This Father's Day, put the focus on Dad's happy place, his garage. Shop more ways to organize, more ways to build, and more ways to spend time together. With low prices guaranteed at the Home Depot. Get him a rolling toolbox or a wall-mounted organizer to keep it all in place. Or save on power tools like the Ryobi 2-tool driver drill combo kit for just $99. Make Father's Day about building something together with a little help from the Home Depot. Exclusions apply. See homedepot.com/price match for details.
Rich Eisen here with some advice. If high-interest credit card debt is grinding you down, it might be time to call an audible with a SoFi personal loan. It consolidates your debt into one low monthly payment with no fees required. And with as soon as the same-day funding, you can make the right play fast. Call an audible on your debt today at SoFi.com/debtplay. Loans originated by SoFi Bank N.A., member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. NMLS 696891. Fast funds terms apply at SoFi.com/debtplay.
Hi, this is Sean McVay of your LA Rams. The Rams play here. KSPN, Los Angeles.
710 ESPN.
A good karma brands radio station.
Previously on the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
But right now, if you're on the YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles, you see a title that says, like, we're talking World Cup and Morales is running the show. I don't even know what that means. What do you mean, Morales? I'm here every day, and Sedano's on, and Kap. We haven't had Sedano yesterday, but that's what we do with the title, the social team in the back. And now we're talking about it in our chat. And Timothy Johnson, who's sitting in for Carlo, sweet Timmy, he's giving lip to Sedano. I don't know if that's a good idea.
Why not?
The black hand? Sedano don't put up with that.
Oh, really?
I mean, there's the point.
Yeah.
The biggest show in ESPN LA history.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show is on the air.
No offense, Tim. The content's driven by us. So what we're talking about is what you should be posting as a title on social.
Right.
Okay.
So, but what Tim says is, he goes, who knew that you guys wouldn't be talking about the biggest sporting event happening in LA today? And I'm like, well, wait a second. Hold on a second. You know who we are.
You might know who we are, but we know who you are. You understand?
Like, what was the name of that
River
movie?
Phoenix? The river runs through it?
A river runs through it.
Yeah.
You guys ever see that? Brad Pitt? Like, River Ryan sounds like that.
Sounds like a guy who walks into a room as Schwanz has been there 11 minutes already, you know?
Maybe his debut will be during the summer of Schwanz.
The summer of Schwanz begins July 9th.
It probably will. I would wonder what if he comes up on July 9th?
That'd be great.
By the way,
you guys can have a great time.
A little sabor.
Yeah, I don't think people like being called hacks.
You're the widow on the radio.
Giant Mexican, horn section.
Did you have me on your show to berate me? Is that what you're doing now?
Give me a freaking break.
I'm reacting to Art Bell.
Yeah.
Midnight in the desert. I'm Art Bell.
Scott Kaplan, eat a fat one, bro.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show on 710 ESPN.
The all-new ESPN LA app and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
We're bigger than U.S. Steel.
Wow, that's crazy.
Well, you want to woo-woo?
Bit boy.
Right now.
Monstrous.
Beto, I don't want to eat that.
We did it, Dad. We did it. You were riding high on the stinger last time.
Oh, big time.
Right, that's right. Of course we were.
So, Mom girls, stay tuned.
As the young kids will say, lit.
And good morning, 7:02 and 50 seconds. The morning show is on this 23rd of June, 2026. That annoying sound you hear, one Michael Trudell is in the house. Sitting in for George Sedano. Cappy is in studio today.
Yes, sir.
In stereo, we're available. And sitting in the middle, in the Live Imaging Tuesday seat,
where is Kasim?
that brother Kasim is in the studio.
Kasim? No need to wonder, where is Kasim today?
I can see that brother. He's in the studio. He's that brother Kasim.
Look at Trudell's mustache. Good morning, Mike Trudell.
Thanks, guys.
Seeing the mustache in person is a little much. But top of the hour integrity.
Right.
Where were you last night when the NBA made a splash heading into draft day? Giannis is now a member of the Miami Heat. Mm-hmm. Evan Cohen was screaming this morning was he still going to join us at 8 a.m., right? Screaming this morning like, oh, my God, the Heat!
Heat culture. Yay, Heat culture. They got Giannis. But Mike Trudell, you and Geeter were on last night till 8 p.m.
Lakers talk.
And this trade did not happen while you guys were on the air.
No, we spent a while talking about a potential Giannis trade, and obviously at the time everybody thought it was kind of, I don't know, somewhere between 50-50 and 55-45 with Boston and Miami. And then Pat Riley. Did you ever play Bond back in the day? You ever play Bond? You might be a little young for that.
No idea what that
Nintendo
is.
64.
Easy, Kasim.
Wait,
easy.
Bond?
Oh, that's one of the greatest video games ever.
Thank you. So
Wait, is Bond like James Bond?
Yes, GoldenEye.
GoldenEye was amazing.
One of the best games ever made.
All right.
Well, here's why.
Okay,
Pat Riley basically took a proximity mine and he just stuck it in the Boston Celtics locker room.
Nice.
And that thing exploded.
Now,
which
Cappy, I
love
want to
also.
ask you a question.
Yeah.
Because Sedano's not here today.
Right.
He's traveling
Yeah.
to Miami.
Mm-hmm.
Where I'm
Is he going down there to celebrate with Giannis?
Maybe.
Yeah.
But if the Heat aren't good this fall,
Oh, God, I hope that's the case.
can you imagine you and Sedano just going at it every day?
Yeah. Well, listen, let me just say one thing.
Actually, no. First, I've got something to say.
Oh, God, that's loud. Yes, what is it you have to say?
Oh, that was loud.
It was
Joining
really loud.
us now,
Yeah.
the host of his own show, George Sedano.
Yeah.
Good morning, Sedano.
Can he talk? It's his show.
Good morning.
He's on the
Georgie?
satellite phone. He did it just for you, Cappy.
Culture.
Oh, nice.
Culture, baby.
Yeah, it's all about that Heat culture.
I don't know about that. I just think that if you have a chance to get one of the top, when he's right, 5, 6, 7 players
Man.
in the planet or on the planet, you get him. You figure out the rest later. You know what I'm saying? So, people said that the Lakers gave up a lot for Anthony Davis. Maybe they did. Maybe they didn't. It netted them a championship. I don't think you ever have to apologize for a championship. If this nets Miami another championship in the years that he's there, then it's all worth it.
Yeah. Well, let's start with the first part of what you said, if he's right? So you said, so to me, the biggest risk in all of this is you're a 31-year-old guy who's already been in the NBA for 13 years and seems to now be injury prone. I guess my question would be this. Is he really damaged goods, or was he just a guy who was so disgruntled and unhappy in Milwaukee that, anything that bothered him meant he wasn't going to play?
Well, some people will say that's the case last year, right? I don't know him well enough to make that presumption. So I'm not going to speculate on that. I would imagine he wanted to come back. Remember, that was the conversation, was that the team didn't want him to come back. Because they wanted to tank.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I think that he would have played more games. He would not have reached the 65-game plateau. But let's just look at it this way, okay? Again, when you look at the resume of someone,
where does he lie, right? When the Lakers got Anthony Davis, to me, at that time, different time, right? Younger player, et cetera, but nonetheless also injury prone or whatever. You do what you need to do to get difference makers in this league, right? John Ireland says it best, right? Star-driven town, star-driven town, star-driven effing town. And, Miami's like a little mini LA in a lot of ways that way. You know what I'm saying? And it's no surprise because it's run by Pat Riley, even though Pat is not the end-all, be-all at the organization anymore. He's more in a Jerry West type of role with the Clippers and Warriors. He still has a voice in the room, and I would still say a significant one, much like Jerry did in those organizations. But to answer your question, prior to last season, if you look at the previous 7 seasons, Giannis Antetokounmpo finished in the top 4 in MVP voting. And when you can get a player like that, you get him. You figure it out. And they have a history of figuring it out. For the love of God, they went to the finals twice with Jimmy Butler and a bunch of G League guys, and bam. So, I feel like I'm fairly confident that, those guys will figure it out because historically they have, whether it was when they acquired Shaq or when they acquired LeBron, et cetera, et cetera. They've always figured it out. Now, look, the first year may not be the year. Shaq didn't win there in his first year. LeBron didn't win there in his first year, but the second year they did, and then LeBron was able to repeat. But to me, I think the thing that's not talked about enough in this situation is he's got the best coach in the sport on his side too, which he's never had. He's had some pretty good coaches, but he's never had this guy. Now, is the gap between Eric Spoelstra and the second best or the third best coach as wide as it was 3 or 5 years ago? No. There's a lot of excellent coaches in this league. I think you guys know how I feel about Mark Daigneault in particular. So I think that has shrunk a little bit, but no one in his time has gotten more out of less than Eric Spoelstra. So I feel like they're in a decent spot, right? Like they're going to be in the mix in the East. We'll see what the rest of the roster looks like. Like Shams said last night on SportsCenter, they will probably expand this trade from here to July 6th, and we'll see what's up. I think the Lakers, as we've talked about now for almost a week, Cappy, should get involved in this expansion of the deal because it will expand. There will not just be 2 teams at the end of this thing.
Okay, I just want to say, George, I think this is a great trade for Miami. I don't think they gave up that much, considering. Tyler Hero, to me, is not close to an all-star. I know that he got nominated last year. But to have him be basically like the bigger salary that you exchange for Giannis, and then the young guys they give up, to me, Khalil Ware, you're a good person to talk about this, but one of my best friends from college, and he plays basketball every day. He watches every Heat game.
Yeah, he's in our fantasy league.
He not a huge Ware fan. Doesn't think he's got the kind of competitive will. Doesn't think that he really plays that hard. It's not like I get the talent piece of it, but he's not super high in him. Hawk is nice role player. And then Yakachonis is, again, he's a good player. He's a big guard. He's got a chance to be something. But these are all guys that you could just put there. I don't want to say throw-ins to a trade, but not even I would give any second consideration before making a deal for Giannis. So I think this is a great deal for Miami. They weren't really bidding against much other than this kind of different Boston offer. And I said earlier, right before we had you come on, now this is just a bomb that Riley loves to mess with the Celtics, just puts into their locker room. And Jaylen Brown got explicitly named in the trade by Shams about 10 minutes after it went down. Which
was exactly what they were trying to avoid, Michael. And that was going to be my next point. And this is why you're a ball knower extreme.
Not just a ball knower, an extreme.
If anyone in LA is going to be thrilled about one thing, I mean, listen, maybe you still have an affinity for Pat Riley for obvious reasons, and you like their organization as kind of your little cousin organization or whatever you want to call it.
Pat.
But the reality is Pat Riley, again, screws over Boston. And if you're a Lakers fan, you have to, at the very least, be thrilled with that. They have absolutely infected the locker room. Boston is going to have to trade Jaylen Brown now, and it's not going to be for a player as good as Giannis. It's going to be fascinating to see. To me, everyone's going to worry about how Miami builds this thing out, and that'll be the focus of a lot of this. But I am absolutely eating the popcorn trying to figure out what the hell Brad Stevens and Boston are going to do now with Jaylen Brown, who clearly is going to be disgruntled, I would imagine, moving forward here the rest of this offseason.
Well, you talk about a guy who feels disrespected.
As he should.
Right. And prior to even these trade conversations, I think, which is kind of why.
Well, they put him in the KD conversations, you may remember, a couple of years ago.
Yeah. And I think that for him, he's been the guy that's been the consistent player. He's been healthy. He's performed. He's, given you, all-star caliber type play, and you put him on the trading block. And it was very public. It's not exactly like what happened with Draymond Green during the season when there was talk about Draymond Green. And then there was when Draymond Green did not get moved from the Warriors, everybody's like, well, how's he going to go back? It was still his team. He'd still won championships.
Well,
That
right.
was still his coach.
A little
over his
different.
guys.
And he's older,
Yeah.
right? Like you get, but this guy's 28 in the thick of his prime, man.
Right. And when that and I think you guys tell me, but when the season ended and Jaylen Brown was talking about what a great season it was for him, even though the Celtics got knocked out in the first round,
people were pissed.
I would think organizationally, people were like, so he doesn't really care that much about winning. He kind of cares more about his individual performance.
It'd be kind of like after today's show, George, and let's say you didn't even come on. And again, this is not a realistic scenario, but if Cappy was like, man, God, I just love doing that show with Trudell today. It's just so much better. It's just easier.
Stress.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm the guy. I'm the main guy.
Yeah.
And it's the best. And then somebody texts you, Morales texts you, like, bro, you hear what Cappy said on the show today? Like, that's exactly what happened here.
To Jaylen Brown.
Yeah. You're Jaylen Brown, Cappy.
I guess so.
I mean, we've tried to put you on the block a couple times.
I know. And listen, I'm out there. And
I mean, technically, it wasn't us. It was the person that you admired so much, but it wasn't us.
Yeah. She tried to trade you a couple times.
Yeah, she tried to trade you a couple times.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Is that right?
People like, oh, I will.
Morales and I saved you.
Okay.
Yeah, we saved you multiple times.
Wow. All right. Well, thanks, guys. Appreciate you.
Didn't see that
Cappy,
one coming, did you?
All joking aside, you know I would never trade you for anything.
Well,
even
muchas
as much
apreciando.
as I want to strangle you sometimes. No, it's a great love-hate relationship. What great relationship doesn't have a love-hate relationship part of it?
Well, let me ask you guys this question. Speaking of love and hate, everybody in Miami is going to love that Giannis is now part of the Heat. I don't know that everybody in Milwaukee is going to look at the trade and go, wow, we're a real contender now.
No, they're doing a real rebuild,
Yeah.
which is honestly the way you should do it if you're a small market, particularly, in my opinion. They've got a lot of draft capital, a lot of it way out, several years out, and including one pick, the 13th pick in this draft tonight, which is an excellent draft.
Good pick.
The top 25 in this draft, okay, according to the people that I talk to that know this stuff way better than us, okay, the top 25 is probably the area where you can get varying degrees of a very good player, star player, whatever, obviously higher in the draft, to a real rotation player that can help you very soon, okay? You normally don't have drafts that deep, and this one is pretty deep in that regard. Like, you have a consistent level of player through about 25-ish or so, and then there's a drop-off. But usually that drop-off happens, on average, maybe even in the back end of the lottery, right, Mike? I mean, that's just kind of where you're at. So Milwaukee has that going for them, and several picks out into the future. I think Milwaukee's going to be fine. Like, Milwaukee, John Horst has been a good GM. Yes, Chris, go ahead, play it if you want. Yes, John Horst.
I wasn't saying anything.
No, but he said John Horst.
The horse.
Thank you, Lindsay. Yes, good
job. So it's they'll be fine. Like, I'm not worried about Milwaukee.
Okay, so I think you're being nice because you just got the better end of the deal from a Heat perspective, and you're trying to massage.
But it's
Milwaukee's
also
side
not
of
the
it.
end of the deal, Mike. Like, I think they're going to get more assets or better players still potentially.
I just look at they're paying Damian Lillard $22.5 million.
Well, that was their own
in the
fault,
20
right, yeah.
No, but in the 2029-30 season.
No, I know.
So 4 more
'Cause they
years of
stretched
Lillard
it.
on their
Right.
books. Exactly. They've got they have basically nothing else. So they have Miles Turner with a player option for $30 million 2 years from now. They don't have a single good contract other than Ryan Rollins, who's going to opt out after this year at $4 million. And then in terms of the players coming in, Tyler Hero to me is overpaid already with his contract moving forward. So I don't think that's an asset. Like, you could flip it maybe, but what are you going to get in return?
Well, the Pistons want him. They want a secondary ball handler, scorer type. So you could flip him to the Pistons. I think tomorrow.
Then that's exactly what they should do.
Well, wait a second. Is there not a case to be made here that Milwaukee? Okay, hold on. Everybody, just relax before I say it. Is there not a case to be made here that Milwaukee could have or will eventually have won this trade? In other words, they get all these young guys. Okay, they're not building a championship team today. They've got all this draft capital now. They got rid of a guy who's a diva, who's hurt a lot, who...
Well,
Oh,
but
boy.
diva and her. I mean,
He's not a failure, Eric.
Oh, he's not the favorite.
he's a championship player.
He has won a championship. I'm not here
Top
to take
five player.
He has won a championship, and he has been a top 5 player.
How many coaches did he get fired?
I'm like 2.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah,
Not
2
that
because
bad.
he didn't.
compared
I
to
mean,
LeBron,
Jason
that's
Kidd,
nothing.
he loved Jason
Come
Kidd.
on,
actually.
I didn't set you up for that.
Oh, you didn't?
Now,
oh, my
now
bad.
we need to cleanse the palate.
My bad.
7:17 in the morning. You know what you could have done? Don't piss off Sedano. We only got him till
no, you're not pissing
35
me off.
minutes.
I don't care.
But that's why we're going to stretch you, by the way. We ain't going
You were
anywhere.
stretching me?
Oh,
I got to
no.
go at 7:30, dude.
No, I'm stretching you all the way to 7:30.
Oh, okay.
Well, it could,
Car's going to be there. It could be here at 7:45, so I got to go.
All right. Here's what you could have done. Tell that car, too, that's picking you up, the black car. Tell them, listen, when you're done dropping me off at LAX, my home away from home, go see Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Over the 15-minute drive-through oil change, visit SoCalOilChange.com for a location near you.
By the way, can I just mention that the Bucks did listen to Bergie yesterday, and Cappy always says everyone listens to the show. Bergie made 2 incredibly salient points yesterday.
Wow, Berg, you're getting a lot of credit this morning. Nice
I
work.
don't
This
usually
must
get
feel
those.
good.
What
This
did
is
he
going
do?
to feel good.
What did he say?
It feels
This is
good.
going to feel really good.
Yeah, I mean, well, first of all, he said, why would they want Jaylen Brown? They should want to rebuild, which is clearly what they ended up doing.
True.
And what was the other one, Bergie? You did make, there was 2 points within like a span of like 2 minutes that you made about this deal, this situation. I'm trying to remember what the
If
other
you
one
don't
was.
remember this is a problem, Berg, because
I know. I
Sedano's
don't
trying to give you
get
credit
these
for
ones.
something
I
that he
know.
doesn't remember.
It was all around Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, it was whether the
It was all
Lakers
Jaylen Brown related.
should be in on Jaylen Brown.
We were trying to. Well, that was part of it, but there was something. It was that Jaylen Brown had to be in the deal. I don't know. It was one of those. I think it was.
Well, it was something
one
about
salient
Jaylen Brown.
point.
Nonetheless,
Only one.
they
Man,
listened
there's
to
only
you.
one now.
Now, again, the Lakers part of this is this deal is going to expand. It's not. I am willing to bet you almost anything on the planet that this is not going to end up being a 2-team trade. That there will be, at the very least, 1 or 2 more teams involved. So the Lakers, who were rumored to be a part of a deal with Miami to facilitate said deal, I would imagine should kick the tires on some of this stuff again and see what else they can get out there, because Rob Pelinka has made it very clear that the best way for the Lakers to improve their roster is also via trade.
Rob Pelinka W.
So this is what I'm asking about Milwaukee. Could we 2 years from now, 3 years from now, could we be saying, you know what, Milwaukee actually won this trade because Giannis went to Miami. Giannis was hurt a lot. Giannis did not deliver a championship. These are all just hypotheticals.
Right. If that all happens,
right?
then maybe it's very possible. Yes,
And for Milwaukee, hey, they traded, I'm making this up, Jaime Jaquez to the Lakers, and they got Jared Vanderbilt in return, okay? And guess what? They were able to get better here, or they were able to take a draft choice and get this kind of a player, or they bundled, because these draft choices, guys, are in the 2030s. Okay? I didn't even know what year it was this year, 2026. 5, 6, 7 years out.
6, 7.
Thank you. Years out into the future, these draft picks.
Well, okay. The point that you're making, you can make about any team that essentially makes a not even a tanking trade, if you want to say rebuilding and be kind about it. But the problem is that they were only bidding against one other team, and that team was not making that type of a trade. They were trying to get rid of Jaylen Brown, and I think 2 first-round picks was what Shams had included in it, and no young guys. And maybe
I mean, they drew the line at Hugo Gonzalez, which was a very strange place to draw the line.
Yeah,
being honest.
Or right, exactly. So it's like you can have Jaylen Brown,
and
but
I
you
like
can't
Hugo
have
Gonzalez, a
Baylor,
Spaniard. You know what I'm
saying?
saying?
You can't have Baylor Shireman or whatever it is,
right?
And so, but this is my point about Milwaukee, though. They don't have any of their own picks moving forward.
No, they don't.
So
they don't control their draft
because they already dumped everything. So yes, they got some assets back in the future, but they are still a net negative in terms of assets. They don't have a single young guy to build around that they have drafted. They've got nothing. And
they're
this
hoping
Miami,
that that's the case this year, Mike, with the 10 and 13th pick.
And they can but you can get 2 nice players there, but you're not getting a franchise number 1, and those are what's so hard to get in Giannis. It's a bummer. That's my point. They're not going to be good for a long time, and they are at a net negative compared to all of the other teams that have been stinking for the last 10 years.
So what I would say is this, is that you are right. The numbers are absolutely in favor of your argument. There are outliers. Hell, Giannis, I believe, was the 13th pick. Paul Pierce was like a 10th pick. Like there's
Kawhi, Shea. There's plenty of guys. But we point out the good ones and not point out that most of them are not.
Are the top 5. Generally, most of them are in the top 5. I would agree with you with that. No question about it. Yes.
And
you guys
that's
don't
okay.
understand, though. But let me just tell you something. The Bucks, in a lot of these mock drafts that I've read, the Bucks are going to get this center from Michigan, who I'm real high on, Adai Mara. Game changer right there for you. Game changer.
Okay.
Yep. That's 7'3" is coming. And when you're looking for a body that
you can't teach 7'3". I'll tell you that.
You're looking for a body that can stand there next to Wemby or could stand there next to Chet and could actually look like he belongs. Adai Mara is the guy.
Yeah, all of that is fair. You're right. But any team that's bad can sell this to their fan base. Like, oh no, but look, here's what we're going to do moving forward with young guys and blah blah. But you're competing against a lot of other teams that are in that same scenario, but have better pieces already to build with. So that's my only point. And to Miami's credit here, they're not bidding against these other kind of teams that are on that bubble in terms of making the playoffs or not, because nobody else had the space or was a place that Giannis had said that he would go to. And that's why Miami and the Lakers are in this same boat. That's why Miami and the Lakers are always going to be able to cheat this process.
Yes.
Because instead of just having to do the thing that Milwaukee's doing, they can say, oh, no, hold on. We'll be the one that you can come to at LeBron after Cleveland, like after 2016, in this case, or 2018, or Giannis after this run. Like, you guys come here, and then I think it's much easier to build out a roster once you have that guy in than it is to do the full rebuild. That's all.
Yeah, no question. I mean, look at that's why it was so incredible that the Lakers landed Luka for practically nothing. Like, it is. I know Rob has used the phrase "manna from heaven" for KCP one time. That was the real manna from heaven. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah. I mean, when you land one of those guys, you figure the rest out. Like, you can figure the rest out. And if you have a competent organization, which they've shown to be. And the Lakers have shown to be, you're in the same boat, right? Like, you will probably figure it out. It's why I told you the last couple days. I am very bullish on the Lakers moving forward. You've already seen them starting to try to win in the margins, which is what I think smart teams do. They have unlimited dry powder now to do it financially, and I think the future is very bright for the Lakers. But in the short term, I still think they should get in on this deal somehow and try to figure out how they can augment their team at the moment.
When you say get in on this deal, you're saying take some of these pieces that Milwaukee just...
No, not necessarily.
Okay,
maybe it could be some of the Milwaukee guys. Maybe the guys Milwaukee got. Maybe it could be guy if Detroit wants to get in on this deal, right? And they do want to get Tyler Hero, and that indeed is the case, has been reported. Is there someone on Detroit's roster that can help the Lakers? You know what I mean? Like that. Yeah. That's how you have to look at it.
In other words, Cappy, so Detroit, because they're going to have to take in Tyler Hero and the number that he's making, which is like probably somewhere around 30
and like low 30s, yeah.
Before the extension kicks in, well, they're already at the cap.
Well, he doesn't have an extension right now. He's a free agent next year.
Oh, that's right. They're going to have to extend him. So Tyler Hero, but that money Detroit's going to have to send somewhere else, and Milwaukee does not want to be good next year now. Mm-hmm. And so, hey, that's where the Lakers can get in because the Lakers do have space. The issue is that they don't know exactly how much space, because how much is it going to take to keep Austin Reeves, how much is LeBron going to cost, how much is Rui going to cost. But if there's a number of a player there, and say it's I don't think they're going to give up Oscar Thompson, but as an example, that'd be the kind of guy that you want to get in there on, and maybe you throw a pick in to make it happen.
Let me cleanse the palate for 30 seconds. Stay with ESPN LA tonight after DeMarco and Travis for night one of the NBA draft, starting at 6 p.m. from the first overall pick. The Lakers pick at 25, and the biggest draft night storylines. We've got you covered. Hear it on ESPN LA 7:10 a.m. or listen live in crystal clear digital audio on the all-new ESPN LA app right here tonight. The NBA draft, Jack.
Cappy, I was giving you morsels last week about the Lakers getting in on this. Like, this needs to be something that needs to get done. And I still think I would be absolutely stunned if Rob and company were not canvassing the situation at the moment.
Well, I know that Cappy ate some morsels and more, because when I came in here this morning and I just went over to...
Come on, we only have Sedano for about 6 more minutes.
You
going to
do
this?
Okay, go ahead, Michael. Go.
Talk right now.
I was just going to say that I was like, where's Cappy? I've been in the studio for like 10 minutes, and then I'm like, all right, I guess I'll just go to the bathroom quickly, and Cappy came out of the bathroom. It seemed like he'd been in there for a while.
Cappy, you doing your business?
Listen, here's the thing. When I wake up super early on mornings like this, okay, when my alarm clock goes off at 4:05 in the morning, I would like very much to do what I do on a normal day. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah,
but I got to get up, and I got to get cleaned up, and I got to grab my gear, and I got to get going. And I've got myself about a 90-minute commute. So by the time I get here to LA Live,
you're ready.
That's when things have brewed. You know,
Yeah.
and when I say brewed,
Some people brew coffee. Cappy brews in his colon.
yeah, usually I don't even. Yeah, there's coffee brew, there's colon brew. That's exactly right, George.
Come on,
You've hit-
man.
No,
Come
this is
on.
exactly why you bring this kind of stuff up. And usually it's just the smell of the coffee as it brews that makes me run. But in
Right.
this case, there was no coffee smell
Right.
anywhere. And George, you'll be proud to know.
Do you know I
this.
had a dream the other day that you pooped your pants?
Well, that's not really
That's
that
not.
hard.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's not. Well, that's not so much a dream.
I
A dream
swear
is-
to God, I woke up laughing my ass off this weekend. I meant to tell you this yesterday.
Yeah.
I forgot.
I mean, a
I
dream.
swear to God, I had a dream that you
Oh.
pooped your pants in the studio.
I hope that I never have a dream.
And
like
how did that? I'm just curious. How did that materialize?
Morales
that we
actually
knew?
yelled, "It is a final."
Oh no way!
In my
So
dream.
you had a dream about me and Cappy.
Yeah,
Yeah. We
Or
were in
his
the
dreams.
studio, and
Oh.
Cappy, he remember how he tried to run off that one time? Remember? Oh, we did run off
Yeah.
that one time. But he didn't make it. And
Did he
you
say,
got
"Oh,
up
I
and
got
you
a phone
went,
call?"
"Oh, I didn't make it." And then Chris goes, "It is a final."
It's happened to me.
Where was Kasim in all this?
Yeah, where was that brother Kasim?
That brother Kasim not in the dream. I'm
No?
sorry, Kasim.
Oh,
Didn't
Kasim,
make
we'll
the
get
dream.
you in. We'll get you into the dream next time.
Next time, I
Was,
promise.
was Tim in that dream, like kind of telling you what to do from a content perspective?
No,
or
it was just like
Okay.
the immediate studio folks. So
Okay.
Lindsay and Greg were in the dream and laughing, and especially after Chris said it is a final. But yeah,
It was Lindsay like disgusted and nauseated because a lot of times she doesn't take this stuff as funny and locker room humor. She just sort of like
I
is
feel like
really
Most
disgusted by
girls
us.
don't really want to hear about your poop talk, but that's just what I
yeah,
thought.
that's
No,
fair.
that's true.
That is
No,
fair.
that's understandable.
So anyway, back to the Lakers.
Yeah, so it was a final.
I'll pull it back because I sidetracked us there.
Yeah, pull it back.
So Isaiah Stewart is a player right now making $15 million for the coming season, and then there's a team option on his deal for $15 the next year. And like that's the type of player, like wow, defensive, ton of energy.
Yeah.
Bully, rebounds the basketball, can shoot the three. He can actually play some stretch five. Like that type of a player, if Detroit's going to have to make a choice and they're bringing this additional shooting
Stretch five
in,
is good.
you know, like that's the type of thing I think George is getting at.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you get in on that.
Yeah.
if you'd
So
like.
let's go, Rob. I'm ready, baby. Let's go. Let's get in on this.
Yeah, I mean, the Lakers, whether they get in on all of what we're talking about, Giannis to Miami, all these kids and all these draft picks going up to Milwaukee, and who wants to pick off pieces from Milwaukee because they don't want to pay the money / they don't want to win. So move this guy somewhere else. And then how can the Lakers possibly work their way into this entire scenario?
Yeah.
We're all sitting around now watching and getting ready for the draft tonight at 5 p.m.
Yeah, it's going to be fascinating to watch. I think there'll be more wheeling and dealing tonight, too, in this draft. Maybe I could be wrong about that.
Well, George, I think a lot of people were waiting on the Giannis deal, right? So I think you're right about that. Now,
and by the way, how about the Timberwolves? Like, I mean, they just made a pretty sizable move, too, to give themselves some breathing room here to figure some stuff out here this offseason by trading Julius Randle. So it's going to be a fun night for sure. I'm curious to see who the Lakers draft at 25. Is it someone they're going to keep? Are they going to move him? Are they going to go get an Isaiah Stewart? Are they going to go get a wing perimeter defender, 3-and-D type player? They've got a few holes to fill. I think this offseason they will fill them. I am a big believer the Lakers are going to be very competitive this season in the Western Conference.
Hey, speaking of the Julius Randle trade yesterday to the Nets, I was thinking to myself when I saw that, do the Nets not any longer have a desire to even pursue a guy like Austin Reeves because they went out?
Yeah,
and
they're
got a
pretty
guy
much
like Julius
toast
Randle?
now from their cap space. And the Bulls, too, because they made a move, too, if I recall correctly.
It was part of that with Nick Claxton.
Correct. And then, so they've pretty much moved on from Austin. The only team I think could be a little bit of a thorn in the Lakers' side could be Detroit if they don't do the Tyler Hero thing. But I think I would be very surprised if Austin was not in a Laker uniform.
So here's the thing. So if Julius Randle goes to the Nets and the Nets no longer really are looking at Austin Reeves, and let's just say that Detroit does go out and get Tyler Hero and they get him, he's a comparable player.
Then the Lakers are not bidding against anyone but themselves.
That's exactly where I'm headed.
Yes.
That the Lakers do not really have any competition for Austin Reeves, which if you're out there listening, and we've been going back and forth about Austin Reeves for a long time, and everybody kind of hits me up on Instagram, going, he's not a $40 million a year guy.
They hit you up.
You should never, ever, ever. Yeah,
They just slide in your DMs like want to talk to you about Austin Reeves.
No, they just call him, remember?
Yeah.
That
yeah.
they call.
By the way,
at
you
like
got this
4
guy,
a.m.
Perry King III.
Yeah, who's that?
I don't know, but he won't leave me alone. He's like Instagram video chatting me from Japan.
Oh, yes, he is me as well.
Is he real?
He's actually saying to me, tell Morales to put me on the air. I'm in Japan right now.
It's so weird.
And then he called me the other day on Instagram. Like these
we could do this.
Pick it up.
No, this is the problem.
Pick up the call, Cappy.
Facebook and Instagram, where you can call somebody where
Right.
you don't really have their number, but you do have a connection to them on
All right,
social.
wait, real quick, we can finish this in a second. George Sedano, thank you for hopping on before
that's
your
it for
flight.
him?
Enjoy.
Yeah, my Uber's going to pick me up in a few minutes.
Travel
Cappy.
safe.
I got to unpack this or repack this.
Good
stuff.
luck in Miami. We love you.
All right, I'll talk to you guys
Giannis
tomorrow.
we said hello.
All right.
All right,
bud.
The great
Thanks,
George
guys.
Sedano.
Sedano.
Live from the house before he flies to Miami. So if you're expecting Dodgers and Bergie, we push this a little bit. So we're going to take a timeout here in a moment, and then we'll come back and we'll talk Dodgers. But the Dodgers, as they get ready for this week in Minnesota.
Well, they already got ready.
And we have a gift for Bergie and I from the Stallion.
Oh.
So that's
Really?
ahead, too. But first,
Okay.
yeah, he likes. Oh, you want to finish off this Perry King the third thing?
All I know is
so
this.
last week, here's what happened.
Yeah.
You know, I get a lot of DMs, and unfortunately, I'm not great at checking them just because they get into the requests. So I hadn't checked this gentleman's DMs. All of a sudden, we're in the middle of a show. A video chat pops up, and I look down, and I ignore it because we're in the middle of the show. Then I open it up, and I realize there's all these DMs from Perry King the third. And then he DMs me immediately. He's like, I see you looking at the thing. Pick up the call. And I'm like,
oh, my God.
dude, we're in the middle of a show. Like, what's going on?
Wow.
But that actually spurred a conversation with Evan Cohen in our weekly last week. How do we figure out how we take listener calls via video?
Oh, I like that idea.
So this is now a company initiative to where just like we have everybody dial in, we have now, again, it's not like we take phone calls. Like Sports Graffiti, we'll put 12 people on video. But maybe we figure out how we can insta message them a link and they could join the video chat. Not this is anything soon.
No,
but this will be happening in the next few years. I guarantee
absolutely
you.
can happen.
dangerous.
But we're not worried about that.
No.
What's the difference between that and what, like months ago when the show was starting, what Sedano and you guys were fighting
Those
about?
were phone calls, and I wanted to do a daily thing, and his point was, it sucks. And here's the thing, because we would kind of make it, morning roll call. So I would hit the lines. So they're not screened, because Bergie hates screening calls.
I do.
So we didn't want to put him through that. I didn't want to deal with that conversation. So it was just like, we would just take open lines. And we tried it a couple times when we were doing afternoons and we did the morning show randomly, and it was fun, but doing it every day, Sedano wasn't a huge fan.
Oh, okay.
So for every one great call we would get, there were probably 7 bad ones.
No, that I get. I thought it was that he wanted people to be able to just friends of the show and such to be able to join in a certain way.
That's a different conversation.
That's a different conversation.
And that is also
that's part of my dinner tonight with owner Sam Pines.
I see.
By the way, Perry King III sends me a video. Hey, I'm still drinking, Cappy. Your boy is living, Jack. And then he hits me back. He goes, tell Morales he's a scumbag, Jack. And then he tells me, he goes, hey, give me your phone number so I can call you. And now he's sending me pictures from Japan. Wish me a happy Father's Day. Hey, Perry, you're a good man. You're a great listener.
You may be a little odd, though.
You're a great listener.
You are a great listener. And by the way, if he can figure out how to call in from Japan, I'll put him on.
You will?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Did you call him gutless?
No, he called me scumbag last week.
Called
Look,
him scumbag,
Bergie's having like a meltdown, like, don't put on listeners from Japan.
Why not? You can put a list from anywhere. Japan, Australia,
It's
Sudan,
supposed to be the Bergie
whatever you want.
segment.
You don't want to put people on who are visiting the Sudan.
No, you can. Sudan's fine.
Oh, Sudan is good.
It's a good one, yeah.
Okay.
Sudan or South Sudan? There's 2 different countries now.
Is that like
How about
North and South?
Turkey?
Turkey is just they just changed how we make us say the name. But
Wait, what happened with Turkey?
instead of saying
not
Turkey,
Turkey.
we're supposed to say Turkey. Like turn around. See how it?
We're supposed to say Turkey A?
That's what we're supposed to say now. Yeah.
When did they change?
A couple years ago.
How? Nobody told me.
Yeah, I mean it's
right there in front of you. USA
but-
preps for match against Turkey.
Yeah, but I didn't know. I thought that was like, kind of an international sort of World Cup kind of cool spelling for Turkey. I didn't realize we were supposed to call it Turkey. Yay.
Yeah.
All right. 7:36 in the morning. When we return in just a few moments,
What's up,
we'll do
Kasim?
Bergie's 3 things and talk Dodgers baseball. It's a fun Tuesday because Kasim is in the middle seat in the on-air room. That's where I sit for lit. So it's like early lit with Kasim today.
Getting it warm for you.
Don't get it too warm.
Yeah.
All right,
Heat it up,
Cap,
Kasim.
let's talk about our friends at Cardiff.
Okay, I'd love to. Trudell, have you heard about Cardiff? You know about these guys?
Love to hear more.
So look, I'm sure you got a lot of friends who are small business owners. And everything that a small business owner needs is about more capital. And there are tons of small business owners that are driving around right now. I myself am a small business owner. When you run a business, your need is capital.
So, Cappy, if great listeners, our P1s, like Perry King III, is listening right now, and he goes, my business could use more cash so I could get home from Japan.
Right.
What should be their next step?
Well, the next step is they should go to Cardiff, CARDIFF, cardiff.co/ESPNLA. And the reason that you would go to cardiff.co/ESPNLA is because you're not walking into your average bank where you happen to have your checking account or even your business bank account. And if you needed $500,000 from your bank, you got no chance. Their banks do not lend to small businesses the way they used to when our parents were getting business loans. So you can just forget about all the red tape and getting stuck at a big bank.
Now, here's the thing. I'm wearing the gutless hat right now. This company ain't gutless, Cappy. They've been doing this how long?
Cardiff has been in business for over 20 years. They have lent over $12 billion all around the country.
So they've been around the block doing this thing.
Well, they have the expertise. This is really quite an amazing company of two guys who started it 20-plus years ago. This is exactly what they wanted to do, was help small businesses. There's no impact on your credit score when you put in the application. So it's a 5-minute application process, and Cardiff will get you the business funding you need, assuming you're going to qualify.
So here's the thing. Cardiff.co/ESPNLA. You just said it there about qualifying. How do you qualify?
You're in business for a year. You have $20,000 in revenue per month. You could qualify for a $500,000 in same-day business funding. You could have it in your account today.
So if you need cash to grow, Cappy, and you don't have time to waste, you need to go to Cardiff.
Same-day funding, less than 5 minutes on the application, no impact on your personal credit. That's Cardiff. Cardiff is the solution. Cardiff, CARDIFF, cardiff.co/ESPNLA, cardiff.co/ESPNLA. Good luck, small business operators. Get that money in your account today.
Thank you, Cappy. 7:38 in the morning. A live imaging Tuesday presented by Providence. Michael Trudell sitting in for Sedano. We got Kasim in the studio, too, and Gregory Arthur Bergman in 3 minutes from right now. Actually, a little bit longer. So we went along there. We stretched it with Sedano. About 5 minutes from now, we're going to talk Dodgers baseball right here on ESPNLA.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show. We'd like to thank our founding partner,
LAX, Los Angeles International Airport, where change is in the air. Learn more at lawa.org/ESPN.
This is the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Hyundai gives you America's best warranty on every new vehicle. It includes a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty, plus 24/7 roadside assistance. That's peace of mind from Hyundai. And these days, that's priceless.
Right now, for a limited time, lease a Hyundai Elantra for $199 a month or get $2,000 bonus cash. See your SoCal Hyundai dealer. Hurry, offers end July 6th. Call 714-568-7676 for details.
Hey, it's Mason. The next best thing to being at the 2026 FIFA World Cup is watching it at Cosm. Experience every match inside the massive 87-foot LED dome in shared reality. You will feel like you're right there on the pitch with the world's biggest stars. Plus, catch all the action in the Cosm Hall with great food and drinks. FIFA World Cup tickets will not last, so book right now at Cosm.com/FIFA. I will see all you guys for the World Cup at Cosm.
At Uline, they know going the extra mile takes hard work. For companies pushing to go further, Uline will go the distance with you. 24/7, they answer the phone to get you the shipping and industrial supplies you need. Business can move fast. Unexpected large orders, adverse weather, new safety guidelines, and changing economic trends. Uline works hard keeping 41,000 items ready to ship, minimizing detours on your way to the extra mile. Visit uline.com.
This is a special notice to U.S. taxpayers owing $10,000 or more to the IRS. Tax Relief Advocates is urgently notifying taxpayers that tax relief initiatives are now available that may significantly reduce or eliminate what you owe. If you're afraid of an IRS lien, levy, or wage garnishment, don't lose hope. You can now take advantage of these current relief programs to end all collections, reduce the amount you owe, and resolve your tax problem. Even if you have years of unfiled tax returns or are already in a payment plan, you may still qualify for significant relief. Struggling taxpayers can now get relief they need during these hard economic times. A hotline has been established by tax relief advocates for you to call and see what you qualify for. They are A+ rated with the BBB and have over 1,000 5-star reviews. Don't wait. Call 800-575-9087. 800-575-9087. That's 800-575-9087 or simply visit TRA.com.
7:41 in the morning. Join Beto Duran this Thursday. I'm Mercado Gonzalez in Costa Mesa as the United States takes on Turkey, or Turkey A, starting at 5 p.m. and leading up to the 7 p.m. kickoff. Look at that. We got times in the liners today. Way to go, everybody. See? It's like major market radio around here. Enjoy drink specials, surprise giveaways, incredible food, and non-stop match day energy. Rock your team colors and cheer with fellow fans all night long. Mercado Gonzalez, where every match tastes better. That's this Thursday. I'm going to be out there with Beto starting at 5 p.m. in Costa Mesa. The Sedano Kap Show. We're back in 2.5 minutes from actually 90 seconds from right now.
The summer deals are sizzling at Northridge & Wonders Toyota. It's Beto Duran, and you can drive the same car that I got. A 2026 Camry Hybrid for just $359 a month for 36 months plus tax. That's $359 for a brand new Camry Hybrid? Come on now, it's got to be Northridge & Wonders Toyota.
Lease based on 2026 Camry Hybrid model 2561 with total SRP of $39,279. Lease and purchase amount of $21,964. $29.99 due at signing includes first month's payment and $750 acquisition fee. Security deposit may be required on approved credit. Tax, title, license are extra. Excludes dealer dock fee of $80. Offer ends 6/30/2026.
Red card penalty. Score big with Waba Grill's new red card combo for a limited time. A mini sweet and spicy chicken bowl, 3-piece chili crisp dumplings, and a side of Wablaze sauce for that extra heat. Then kick it up a notch with our new penalty punch, a premium beverage loaded with sweet mango popping boba. It's a flavor finish that hits the back of the neck. Get the red card combo for $9.99. Only at Waba Grill.
Join Beto Duran Thursday at Mercado Gonzalez in Costa Mesa as the United States takes on Turkey in one of the summer's biggest matches. Rock your team colors and join fellow fans for an unforgettable match day experience. Enjoy nonstop game day energy, drink specials, surprise giveaways, and incredible food like fire-grilled asada tacos, quesadilla, fresh ceviches, and warm churros. Watch the match, celebrate every moment, and cheer with the entire Mercado. Mercado Gonzalez, where every match tastes better.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show, weekdays at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
Go ahead, 2 minutes of soccer talk. Go.
Give it to us.
How dare you put a cap on soccer talk?
Because it's my show. 2 minutes of soccer talk. Go.
Yeah, it's your show. It's your show. We just had the Austin Reeves conversation that we had 3 months ago. Same one.
You know what, Trudell? No more soccer talk. Get your ass out of here.
Banned from soccer talk.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show, weekdays at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
7:44, good morning. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Call me baby.
On a Live Imaging Tuesday presented by Providence.
Maybe, what? I split the words all the time. Maybe? Like 60%.
Okay.
Providence reminds you that hydrate and moderate. Drink plenty of water, and limiting alcohol can lower your risk for chronic conditions and keep your body performing at its best. Yes, on this day in 2012, the number one hit, Carly Rae Jepsen. Mm-hmm. Call me maybe.
Yeah. No, it's actually Call Me Baby. Happy,
Call Me Baby. I haven't heard the song in like 14 years.
Yeah.
You know? So, baby, maybe. Hey, listen, here's the thing. I sing a lot to songs, and I don't always know all the words.
You don't need to.
Right.
Go with your heart.
Exactly. You make a lot of words up.
Exactly. Well, that's why you do.
Right. A lot of doobie doing. Yeah.
Today is also National Porridge Day.
Right. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Don't really know what porridge is.
It's just like a mix. It's a mishigash.
You know?
Yeah, it's a mishigash.
Is it different from soup?
No, yeah, it's different.
It is?
Yeah.
I always thought of it as like oatmeal-y.
Well, it depends on what you got in the porridge.
It's like, it's like a Hansel and Gretel type thing that they would eat in the morning.
That's who it was, Hansel and Gretel.
From like a tale or something like back then.
Is that who it was, Hansel and Gretel? Somebody had porridge.
Wasn't it Oliver Twist?
Maybe.
Yeah,
Lisa,
it seems like something
have some more, sir.
Give me some more porridge, Jack.
Like an orphan could only get his hands on like a small bowl of porridge.
Right, exactly.
Oliver Twist may have been, you may have seen the movie and he may have wanted more porridge. That's possible. Didn't porridge start, like there was a Child's Tale of somebody's eating porridge and then somebody stole the porridge, right? No?
I don't know.
Like
a pig or a wolf
the bears,
or somebody?
like the three bears?
Get a pig or a wolf?
Goldilocks and the three bears?
Goldilocks, the Brothers Grimm. Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah, he's looking it up.
Who stole the porridge?
What's that?
Goldilocks. It's too hot, too cold, just right.
Oh, I knew it was something like that.
All
National
right,
Porridge Day.
time to talk Dodgers baseball.
I'm glad we uncovered that.
Yes, very
You
good
watch
job,
the
Bernie.
Blue Review weekday mornings at 6:30 a.m. presented by LAX with Gregory Arthur Bergman and Marcus Grant. But before we start today's edition of Bergie's Three Things, look at these socks that the Stallion got. My uncle, the
Let me take a
Italian
look.
Stallion. He got these at Costco.
Oh, wow.
And he bought a pair for me and a pair for Bergie.
Hey.
And he doesn't really like Bergie in general. So he was like, Bergie's been over to the house. And he's like, yeah, whatever.
We've golfed together. I like the
All
Stallion.
right, whatever. But there's a Freddie Freeman edition and a Shohei Ohtani edition.
Shohei Ohtani.
And he said Bergie could choose which one he wants, and I get the other pair.
Okay,
we know
Bergie.
what
There you
he's
go,
picking.
Bergie.
Well, Bergie, you got the 2
look
home
at
run
that.
boys from last night.
That's
You
right.
got-
The 2 home runs. These are awesome. Thank you,
two
Stallion.
left-handed hitters who both hit home runs last night, and that's how the Dodgers won 2-1 last night.
I think he's going to take Shohei.
I would take
You know
Shohei.
what? I'm going to take Freddie because of the Grand Slam that I was at. So I have
Oh.
So that leaves
me
me
and Freddie.
Shohei. Oh,
Leaves you
nice.
I was going to leave Shohei for you.
Wow.
Thank you.
That's
Yeah.
really great. And by
And
the
I
way,
guess
Chris,
you can get these at Costco right now because that's where the Stallion got them.
wow.
These are pretty cool.
And thank you, by the way, to you, Christopher, and thank you to Armin Cornell, our great listener, for my Mookie Betts bobblehead.
Yeah.
This was from Friday night of last week, and Chris delivered it to me
We've
this
got
morning.
matching bobbleheads. We should rub them together later.
Oh, we could nudge,
Yeah.
you know?
You want me to give that to Riggs since he broke his arm and he's kind of feeling down on his luck right now?
Why, you think that would make him happy?
I think it might.
Really?
By the way,
Think
for
it might.
listeners, didn't we just do an air check session on the air? People don't know if they've just heard you who Riggs is. Say your son Riggs.
My son Riggs, who Cappy thought was a girl earlier in his life because he had particularly long hair, even though I told him that I had 3 boys. He broke his arm, and we were at the World Cup game, and he fell off the monkey bars.
At the
And
World Cup game, they had monkey bars?
He was
yeah,
home
that's
with
right.
a babysitter.
So Bergman texted me this last week.
Yeah.
He goes, Trudell out, kid broke arm, and I wrote back rat.
Oh, really?
It was actually just a picture of a rat. It
Oh,
wasn't
yeah.
actually the word rat.
Wow.
Yeah, that didn't make.
Which World Cup game were you at?
We were at Switzerland, Bosnia Herzegovina,
Okay.
and
Shouts out.
Switzerland won 4-1, and we had parked at a bus terminal so that we could get in and out on the bus, and
Yeah.
it was great, it was clear, but we were stuck in traffic getting back to our car on the bus when I got the call from the babysitter and the paramedic.
Oh, no.
So it was tough. So then I got into my car, and it was basically like Keanu in Speed. Once I got to the car going down the 405.
Oh, that sucks.
Everything's
man.
okay. Riggs is okay.
He's good now. He's got his cast on, and it'll heal 4 to 6 weeks. And now he's very excited to be able to tell everybody, write the story, and get people to sign the cast. But it was tough because the doctor. We went to see an orthopedist, and he actually had to physically, he had to basically break the bone back into place.
That hurts.
And not under anesthesia because
Yeah,
it was
Riggs
not
crying
It was
a
not
lot.
so having to hear that
Oh,
squeal
yeah.
was tough.
You know, if Riggs has any heart whatsoever, he'll be back before 4 to 6 weeks. I mean, come on, the team needs him. Let's go.
He's gonna feel better once he gets that Mookie Betts bobblehead. So
Well,
that's
wait a
gonna cheer
second.
him
The
up.
Mookie Betts bobblehead is going to make this kid happy?
I think it's gonna cheer him up.
All right, well, then
It's
I'm
very
gonna
good.
give you
real
Morales'
quick,
bobblehead.
Kasim in the studio there. Your thoughts about Trudell taking Bergie's segment for the last 3 minutes?
The music already ran out. I seen you click it again, so it's like
now with
that's how long it's been.
I know. Now with his 3 things, Gregory Arthur Bergman.
All right. So Dodgers win 2-1 last night over Minnesota in the first game, but it did not come without a price. 2 guys injured. Kyle Tucker injured. Dalton Rushing injured. So now that this team is basically ravaged with injuries, you're going to have Chucky Robinson at catcher. You're going to have Ryan Ward in the outfield. Alex Call in the outfield.
By the way, Ryan Ward had a really good play last night in the
Defensively,
outfield.
yeah.
He really did. He made a running catch that he almost blasted himself into the wall. He didn't rob a home run, but it was a long run, and he's showing some good range.
Yes, his defense has been better than his offense, if you would believe that.
Yeah.
Which is kind of crazy. But because you get figured out. If you're a AAA guy, you get figured out pretty quickly in the major leagues, and he's starting to get figured out. Well, now he just has to make the adjustment to the adjustment. But either way, I don't know who the catcher is going to be behind Chucky Robinson because Dalton Rushing is on the concussion protocol. He was clear last night.
Yeah, he'll be back in a couple days.
Right, but now all you have right now is Chucky Robinson, and your backup catcher at this point, your emergency catcher is Alex Call, and Alex Call, because Kyle Tucker's out, is going to have to play the outfield.
I'll give you a guy.
So you don't have a guy to back up Chucky Robinson.
I'll give you a guy, and he's not going to be happy when he hears me say his name. But this guy can play any position at any time.
Shohei Ohtani.
No, I was going to say Tommy Edman.
Oh yeah, Tommy Edman.
Like Tommy,
Let
Kike,
Kike
he's
catch.
also hurt.
So remember a couple years ago, Kike Hernandez played every single position on the field except for catcher.
Except for catcher.
There was a whole thing about let Kike catch, but he's on the IL too.
Seriously, if you had one guy on the roster, if you're Dave Robertson, you're like, I don't got anybody else. Who do I look down the bench? I go, hey, Tommy, what do you think? And Tommy's like, well, I'm just coming off this ankle surgery that's kept me out for the first 50-something games. Yeah, I know, but you can play anywhere.
Yeah.
Third base, second base, outfield, it doesn't matter.
So that's what would happen. Alex Call would go to catcher, and Tommy Edman would go to the outfield. Yeah. That would put Rojas or Freeland. They'd be able to figure it out. They have enough guys, but the fact is that they're getting really, really thin on catcher at this moment. And by the way, you can't bring somebody up from the minors to back up in those situations, like just as another emergency, because you have to be on the 40-man roster, and they don't have another catcher on the 40-man roster. You either have to DFA somebody, move somebody to the 60-day IL. It's a little bit of a problem.
What's the deal with Dalton Rushing? You say third concussion check?
No, so you get when you're in concussion protocol, he passed the first one.
Okay.
He needs to pass another one 24 hours later.
Yeah. Okay, gotcha.
So as of right now, your only catcher is Chucky Robinson.
All right, understood.
I think the Dodgers are going to be okay though, George. And I don't know why I called you George Bergie.
Why'd you just call Bergman George?
I just had a habit.
Listen, I've had 3 strokes. Did you just have a stroke?
I might have.
The answer to everything. And by the way, can we just stop all this? The Dodgers
you want to stop the music?
No. The Dodgers are always going to be okay. All right. That is just there. In the ether
Feels
at
like
all
it needs
times.
to
You
be
don't need
said
to
like
say
once
it.
a day. Well, it's like I just look at the standings and I look at the Padres.
Yeah, whatever you say, George.
They have a minus 9 run differential. The Dodgers are plus 134. They're 9-game lead on the Padres.
There's no competition at all.
So I'll move over to the Padres. That was going to be my third thing, but I'll move that to the second thing. But the second thing, the Padres. So when the Padres took a half-game lead on May 18th, they were excited and they had the banners flowing. They were doing parades down in San Diego. We have a half-game lead in May. Since that game, the Padres are the worst team in baseball.
Oh, no.
They are 11-20 in their last 31 games. And since that game, the Dodgers are the best team in baseball at 21-10.
Oh, wait till this weekend.
Imagine how much it just fully switched.
Yeah. Wait till this weekend. My kid said to me this last night. My kids were watching some games, and my daughter said, I think I'd like to go to the game this weekend. So they looked up. They're like, oh, well, the Padres are playing the Dodgers. I'm like, well, there's no reason to go to that. I'm like, the Dodgers are running away with it, and the Padres have absolutely no chance at all. And they beat Atlanta last night 1-0 on a Manny Machado home run. And I saw Manny Machado in the locker room or in the dugout. And I was like, oh, he's smiling. He is the biggest downer. Like, if you talk about like the biggest mistake, you gave that guy a 10-year contract. He could get out of it after 5. They wound up giving him another 10-year contract. He's going to be there for 15 years. Or let me rephrase that. They'll pay him for 15 years. That guy is a downer. He drags a whole organization down because when he's not performing, and he hasn't this year, he brings everybody down with him.
Yeah,
Bad news.
He has something like 7 years, $280 million still in his contract.
Greg, they're worse than the Angels and the Reds and the Rockies and the Mets in that period.
In that period, yes, worse than all of them. They are the worst.
Insane.
They're worse.
But
They're worse than they're worse than the Giants.
Yeah, they don't hit. Listen, you got a guy like Tatis. He's got 1 or 2 home runs on the entire year. Otani's now up to 17. I think Freddie's up to what? 14, 15,
yeah,
something
I think
like that.
Right
Muncie's got how many? 15,
He's got
16 home runs?
Muncie has 15.
I mean,
Shohei's got 17.
Greg, remember when Shohei was like starting the season slow from a home run perspective?
Yeah. Do you remember when Travis was like, oh, no, he's only going to get 30 home runs this year?
Yeah,
like, nah, he's going to get 40.
Yeah, you suck, Travis.
Wow.
I didn't say that. So the third thing, since we only have a few minutes here, was that Eric Lauer was on the mound last night. He did not. The weird thing about this was he had an opener.
Yeah,
and
when he start. Yeah.
When he was in Toronto, when he got brought over to the Dodgers, he talked about how he did not like having an opener, and then no pitcher likes having it, and he hated the fact that he had an opener in Toronto, and they didn't have that here in Los Angeles. And then he had an opener last night.
Was it Will Klein last night?
It was Will Klein last night. He gave a home run to Brian Buxton, who now has 25 home runs.
Well, Lauer, 6 innings pitched, no hits.
Yeah, no, he had so he went from the second inning all the way through, the 7th inning.
Yeah.
He was great. And I'm going to have to take an L. I've talked about very much so that I thought that if Eric Lauer was still on this team after the All-Star break, there's something went wrong. Something did go wrong because Tyler Glasnow hasn't even picked up a ball yet since his injury.
Blake Snell's nowhere close, it doesn't sound like.
Yeah, he's starting to take at least bullpens.
I'm not buying it.
Yeah, well, he'll be back when he's back. But either way, the fact is that Eric Lauer has been pitching very, very well. They're 5-0 in his starts.
You got to give it up to the guy. I mean,
give it
seriously,
up to the guy.
Absolutely. You looked at his career and his resume, and you thought, well, he's just a body. They'll just use him for as long as they need him. and Eric Lauer has performed.
Did we bury the lead a little bit? I mean, just again, no hits, 6 innings. I mean, the Twins stink. My beloved Minnesota franchise.
I mean, I guess the burying of the lead is what you were saying, though, Berg, is that he had this whole issue in Toronto.
Yeah.
And then when he got to the Dodgers, Dave Roberts went like this. Okay, so here's the deal. We can help you rehab your career, but you have to do things the way we tell you to do things. And he went, okay, Skip, whatever you say. Because coming to the Dodgers in this iteration of the Dodgers would be like going to the Patriots when Tom Brady and Bill Belichick were there. You either fit in or we kick you out.
Yeah, so Dave Roberts and Eric Lauer talked before the game, and they were having a conversation. And the way that Eric Lauer put it, Doc gave his points, I gave my points, and we came to a conclusion, and that was what was
the
best.
Conclusion was Doc won.
Right, exactly.
Right. I'm the manager.
Exactly.
I've got 2 World Series in the last 2 years. I've got 3 World Series rings. I'm the boss.
Thank you for your feedback, but no.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Would you like to be here? Do you like wearing this uniform? Do you like living in Los Angeles? Then shut up and do what I tell you to do.
Exactly.
Gregory Arthur Bergman, thank you for your 3 things. You can watch the Blue Review tomorrow morning, 6:30 a.m. on our YouTube channel, presented by LAX with Marcus Grant and Greg Bergman talking all things Dodgers baseball. 6:30 a.m. tomorrow morning. 7:57 right now on a Tuesday, a live imaging Tuesday presented by Providence. Coming up in a few moments, Evan Cohen for his weekly visit from Unsportsmanlike. You hear him weekdays 3 to 7 a.m. He's going to be like, heat culture.
Oh, I'm sure we're not going to hear the end of that.
So tonight, I'm having dinner with station owner Sam Pines. He's going to beat me like a rented mule. And then I'm going to be like worn out, and I'm going to go, I want to go to my home away from home in downtown L.A. That's the East Central Hotel, Cappy, where I'll be the next 4 nights.
Yep. We'll be there together tonight. That's for darn sure. With Trudell being here today, maybe we should invite Mike over.
Oh, that's
to
right,
East
because my
Central.
thing is in every room, and they're the biggest hotel rooms in downtown L.A., you have the giant hand. It's like a ceramic statue. And you can put your keys, your phone, your wallet, or if you got Mike Trudell, you just sit Trudell on the hand.
I'll climb up there.
You don't have to climb.
No,
we'll just pick you up and put you on there.
You up and sit you down right there on the hand in the room.
I mean, I don't know. Cappy could possibly lift me up. Morales, I'm a little worried. You almost died last year. I don't know
I can lift you up.
Lifting me up.
Yeah, I can lift you up.
But
You've been lifting weights.
To be holding me at that?
I don't need to hold you. I just got to put you up there.
Just prop you up.
I just
How high
gotta,
is this thing?
I'm just going to mount you up there.
You're going to like it.
How much do you squat?
How much do I squat?
Well, yeah, because I'm just thinking if you have to
squatted in many years.
Well, if you can squat 170, that's basically what you're going to have to do.
I can squat 170.
Yeah, he can do it.
I can squat 170 to get you up there.
Well, here's the thing. Even if he can't squat 170, you know what we'll do? While we're staying at the East Central Hotel, we'll go down to the
spot me.
Well, yeah, we'll go down to the brand new gym.
Oh,
we'll do extra
you got
squats.
racks down there?
We'll do squat. Well, we'll use dumbbells.
Okay.
You know, because
did you say rats?
Racks.
Oh, rats.
Racks, right.
Yeah, no rats down there.
You got a brand new gym with everything you need to work out in a hotel gym. All the dumbbells and all the, cardio equipment that you might need. You've also got the Nixo Lounge where you're, overlooking downtown LA and right over Figueroa.
Got some drinks in there?
They have a lot of nice cocktails. They have a great breakfast also.
Oh.
Great breakfast menu. Terrific. And they got
bacon?
the biggest. Yes, and I always ask the chef to make it extra crispy, and she does a phenomenal job. She really does. So, look, you got the biggest hotel rooms. You got the best location right across the street from LA Live.
How about the towels?
Don't forget, there's very soft towels, and Christopher likes particularly the third one.
The middle towel.
Right.
I use it for my privates.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I understand that.
Kind of dries it all out. You know what I'm saying?
That's a smart move.
So, look, if you're coming to downtown LA, you got family in town coming, you got people coming in from around the world for the World Cup, whatever your reason is, people are in for conventions, you tell them you stay where we stay, the East Central Hotel, which is in downtown LA, entertainment's official address.
Thank you, Cappy. We approach 8 o'clock at KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station. Coming up at 8:05, Evan Cohen will join us, and he'll break down this Giannis thing. Giannis, now a member of the Miami Heat. Right now, it is time to get hey, it's me, Mario. The latest Summer Soccer report from Mario Ruiz.
It's time for your Valvoline Instant Oil Change Summer of Soccer update. Here's Mario Ruiz.
Superstars delivered all day yesterday at the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Lionel Messi scored twice to lead Argentina past Austria. Kylian Mbappe bagged a brace in France's victory over Iraq. And Erling Haaland struck twice as Norway beat Senegal in one of the most entertaining matches of the tournament so far. Now the spotlight shifts to another global icon. Cristiano Ronaldo in Portugal takes center stage this morning against Uzbekistan in a crucial Group K showdown from Houston, Texas, where hot temperatures are expected to hit the mid-90s, adding just another layer of challenge as Portugal looks to take a major step toward the knockout round.
And that's your Valvoline Instant Oil Change Summer of Soccer update. Valvoline Instant Oil Change, home of the 15-minute drive-through oil change. From kickoff to the final whistle, performance matters. Keep your vehicle running strong. Visit SoCalOilChange.com for a special offer and locations near you.
Men, your health is the real MVP. Providence reminds you that many of the top health risks men face can go unnoticed. But annual checkups, screenings, and knowing your numbers can make all the difference. From staying active and eating well to prioritizing sleep and mental wellness, small steps can have a big impact. Providence brings together the best minds in men's health, keeping you in the game with trusted, compassionate care. Take control of your health like I did. Learn more at Providence.org. Providence, caring with compassion in Southern California.
All right, guys, real talk. Are you a crust lover or one of those crust leavers? Because I got to tell you, Pizza Hut's new crispy Parm Pan pizza is next level. It's the original pan crust you already love, but now they've baked Parmesan cheese right onto the edge. I'm talking crispy, golden, cheesy crunch with that soft, fluffy inside. Grab a medium, one-topping crispy Parm Pan for just $11.99 or go large for $3 more. Order now at pizzahut.com or on the Pizza Hut app. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Limited time offer. Additional charges for extra cheese, toppings, and recipes.
4th of July weekend checklist. Sunscreen? Check. Snacks? Check. Road trip playlist? Check. Now, when's the last time you checked your oil? Before you hit the road, head to Valvoline Instant Oil Change for a fast 15-minute stay-in-your-car oil change, and no appointment is ever needed. Plus, they'll check your fluids, battery, wipers, and more, so you can worry less about your car and focus more on the weekend ahead. Visit SoCalOilChange.com for a special offer and your nearest location. Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Quick, easy, and road trip approved.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6759. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com
or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759.
Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
So, it's been 24 hours. Got my money?
Right now, there's a real demand for experienced brick and block layers. You can earn up to $55.10 an hour, plus full family health care, vision, dental, a pension, and annual pay increases. Not just a job, that's a future. The work? Projects you could drive by and say, yeah, I built that. Plus, free safety training, a union that has your back, and contractors ready to invest in you. Now's the time to join the International Union of Bricklayers and Allied Craftsmen Local 4. Call the Hall at 626-739-5600 or visit BAC4CA.org. Become a part of the best hands of the business.
In a world parched for excitement, one drink will emerge. Twisted Tea, the refreshing thrill ride of flavor. Recreating its classic role as the hard iced tea that goes down smooth. Twisted Tea doesn't just taste like real iced tea, it's made with real brewed tea and a 5% kick of alcohol. Taste the adventure with Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted.
Twisted Tea Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. Please drink responsibly.
Do you read more about your team in the off-season than in the season? Does your game day outfit include a brown bag with eye holes? Then you may be a fan of a BST or bad sports team. Luckily, when you bundle your home and auto insurance with Progressive, you're protected. Because seeing your painted face in the rearview mirror after a loss isn't just depressing. It's distracting. Visit Progressive.com today. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Covered subject to policy terms. Not available in all states or situations.
This is the Angelica's Insurance 8 a.m. hour of the Sedano and Kap Morning Show on ESPN LA.
Good morning, guys. This is Angelica, and this is the 8 a.m. hour of the Sedano and Kap Morning Show on ESPN LA, presented by Angelica's Insurance. Every team needs a strong defense, and we got you covered at Angelica's Insurance. From auto and home to business and life, we have a plan just for you, even DUI and SR22 coverage to get you back on the road fast. Visit us at angelicas-ins.com for a free quote today. And now, the 8 a.m. hour of the Sedano and Kap Morning Show, powered by Angelica's Insurance. And Sedano, please pump the brakes, sucker.
The Angelica's Insurance 8 a.m. hour.
8:06. Good morning. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show on a live imaging Tuesday, presented by Providence. Evan Cohen in moments. McCappy, on this day in 2004, White Chicks premiered in theaters, and of course, this is the song by Vanessa Carlton that Terry Crews was singing there with the White Chicks.
My favorite scene, though, in the movie White Chicks is when Terry Crews is in the nightclub and he rips off his shirt and he's doing like his MC Hammer dance and his pecs are flying up and down. And dude, Terry Crews, he's hilarious.
Oh, he's the best.
I love that brother.
By the way, Mike Trudell sitting in for Sedano. Sedano joined us earlier as the show began to give us his instant reaction as he now joins or gets on a plane to Miami to see Giannis, another man who was celebrating early this morning on his show, our morning man. You hear Unsportsmanlike weekdays 3 to 7 a.m. before our show, Unsportsmanlike with Evan, Canty, and Michelle. The great Evan Cohen joins us now for his weekly visit. Evan, I guess I'll say congratulations on Giannis.
Yeah, I had a lot to do with it, so thank you. I appreciate that. I was part of the deal here. I'm still surprised by this, honestly.
Oh,
guys.
look, Evan's on video.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Evan's on video on YouTube. This is new.
This I did not know.
Oh, look at you.
Well, just today, I think. But maybe at some point again. I don't know. I'm still shocked this actually happened. The moment that Jaylen Brown was on the table, I thought for sure it was over. He was going to Boston, and what Milwaukee, I thought, should have done and could have done was to start the process of making like 3 or 4 trades as part of the Giannis trade in order to get the ultimate result that they wanted. That's not what they did. They took the Heat offer. I love it. I do think there's a huge, huge, huge Lakers part of this, though, involved, guys. If and Trudell probably could speak towards this way better than I could, but if I'm the Lakers, I am calling John Horst, the general manager of the Milwaukee Bucks, probably every minute of the day until the draft tonight and offering my first-round pick for Kel'el Ware, the 7'1" center who physically is not Wemby, obviously, but there are very few guys in the NBA that you could look at and say, I kind of, if I squint, see the worst game Wemby's ever played as this guy's best game physically. And Kel'el can be really good and would be perfect for Luka.
All right, Trudell, you made this comment earlier. You got Evan Cohen now, who says Kel'el Ware is the guy that the Lakers should go after. I've been saying all along, just somebody please go find me a 7-foot, 250-pound guy that can at least just be on the floor and look competitive against Wemby and Chet Holmgren and these other guys. Ware's got the body. Mike, does he have the game?
Evan, I am not quite as high on Ware as it sounds like you might be, although I certainly agree with the talent part of it. And if you watch a specific, well, I shouldn't say a specific game. If you just are popping around League Pass like I'm doing, okay, I put the Heat on. There's some nights I watch Ware and I'm like, wow, like how, man, should people be talking about him more? And then there are other nights where it just doesn't seem like he's that engaged. And I don't know that if you aren't engaged on a nightly basis for Spo and Pat Riley, then that worries me a little bit, because that seems to be the thing that they do warrant and mandate out of all players who put on the jersey, and that's where we hear the culture and everything like that. So that would be my pushback to it, not disputing the talent or the potential fit and the lob threat, and he can shoot threes, and like there's a lot of talent there, but the fact that he's in the deal in the first place, I think goes to show you, like, all right, yes, Miami wasn't too upset to part with Ware. So give me a little bit more on him.
Yeah, everything you said is fair. I think that's where the Heat become a victim of their own success, because I think J.J. Redick is not good. I think he's a great coach already. Like, I think he's that legit this quickly. I also think simultaneously, if J.J. Redick was in studio with you and you asked him, what do you think about your coaching ability versus Eric Spoelstra's, he'd start laughing. He's like, what are you, crazy? Like, I'm 2 years in. And so the point that I'm making with that is, if Spo, as Trudell is saying, is telling you, I think he's an every other night guy, I think the Lakers, in theory, would be right to say, well, if Spo can't get max value out of him, how can JJ? But I wouldn't look at it that way. I would look at it and say, can LeBron and Luka get max value out of him? And I think that's the difference. The Heat didn't have a player like that because the player that would be their best player, in essence, plays a similar-ish position to him in Bam Adebayo. So I think that would be a difference. By the way, we could play another game here. Miles Turner is another guy that I know has been rumored with the Lakers in the past that I assume is going to be available with Milwaukee now. So I do think that there's Lakers fallouts with this massive trade last night with Milwaukee and Miami.
It's a good point that you make, and your buddy George Sedano said something similar earlier. And you also think about, well, if they're going to try to flip Tyler Hero to Detroit, then that's the other call that you make, right? Then you're making that call both to Milwaukee and to Detroit and figuring out, okay, well, what about Isaiah Stewart? So being a third team in this, I think, is what the Lakers certainly should be doing. And the only complicating factor for me, and Cappy, interested what you think about this as well, is they don't know exactly how much it's going to take to keep their guys. Like, how much is Austin Reeves' number? What is LeBron's number? What is Rui's number?
I'm just sitting here and I'm looking at Cappy and I'm wondering, what is he thinking about right now?
Well, right, because I am looking very contemplative on YouTube because I'm looking down at you, Ev. I'm looking at you on my computer, and I've got on these fake glasses. These are just like blue light glasses. They're not really prescription glasses.
I mean, you could wear your new glasses from VisionWorks.
I could be.
That help your vision.
Yes, they do. And
Our friends at VisionWorks that I wear every day.
I was using them yesterday, as a matter of fact.
You know, my mother and father also went to VisionWorks. I saw them on Sunday, and she's like, gosh, I can't wait to look at Sedano's Tukas with my new glasses.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was.
Did you tell Evan Cohen what your parents did inside the VisionWorks store?
Oh, yeah, they got down in the eye exam room.
You hear this, Evan?
Yeah. Listen, Mucho and Angela, they can't.
They still get after it.
They get after it.
That's good. Who's the aggressor, by the way?
Oh, no, my mother. My mother's the aggressor.
Angela is the aggressor.
Yeah. She loves it when Sedano wears those tan trousers.
You hear this, Ev?
The way he fills those out?
Yeah.
Oh,
he wears those Lulu pants. She really likes it. Here's what I'm thinking.
Trudell seems happy he signed up for this show.
I will tell you, though, just because now that you've asked, boy, I really would like to know what Cappy's thinking. Here's what I'm thinking. You made a couple of statements. Number one, that you thought Luka and LeBron could get more out of Ware. And I'm thinking, did they get what they could out of DeAndre Ayton? Is it a similar type situation? That's number one. And the second part is, I think we're all under the assumption that LeBron will absolutely be back with the Lakers. So those were a couple of things, Ev, that I was thinking as things were rattling
let's go
around.
To the second one first. No, you know what? The look down was effective because you came up with something good. I like the look down, Kathy. You came up with something very good. The second one is interesting. Working under the assumption that LeBron's going to be back. Absolutely. Is there now a possibility of a curveball? Because could LeBron's swan song, the retirement tour, now have another option without having to join a team he's never played for? Could he sit there and say, you know, I'm kind of in good standing right now with Miami. Everything is good with them. I really do believe the Jimmy Butler disaster actually helped paint the picture of LeBron's exit better for us as Heat fans, because I even look back, I was so mad at LeBron for leaving. And then it's like, well, he was a free agent. They did win 2 titles. They went to the finals 4 times. He didn't create a scene on the way out. He did it a lot better than Jimmy did. I guess I got to be retroactively more okay with that than I was. They kind of kissed and made up when Riley had the statue outside of the arena in LA. And could maybe, Cappy, LeBron use the possibility of going to Miami for that $15 million number, or maybe the hypothetical, if they can make this work under the aprons and they both would be hard cap with the double sign and trade with Wiggins. I don't know. It feels like maybe last night Miami was added as a hypothetical LeBron threat because of playing with Giannis and Bam. Doesn't basketball-wise make the perfect fit, but who cares? You figure it out with those 3.
Well, and if LeBron is willing to play for that kind of a number for Pat Riley for round 2 and go back to Miami, where now they have to fill out a roster, because what does Miami really have? I'm asking you guys. I mean, they traded away.
Oh yeah, they're way better than people give them credit for right now. They're just names that Trudell and I could geek out over how good Paolo Larson could be there, but nobody cares. But the point that I'm making is if it's Pat Riley. You're really not going to trust that you're going to figure it out in 2 or 3 years?
But I think that's the whole point, is that everybody looks now and they go,
change glasses?
Yeah, I did. I changed because I went from the fake glasses to now I've put on the real glasses so I can just see you even better right now. I've changed glasses. That's exactly. Some people do uniform changes. I do glasses changes.
Do you feel like the thoughts that come into your bubble now, are they smarter?
Yeah, I think so.
Don't you look good in those VisionWorks glasses?
And I love these VisionWorks glasses. They're so comfortable, But I just think to myself, Evan, about Miami, I think the perception is you have Giannis and you have Bam, and you traded away all these guys.
No,
so now you have to fill out a roster.
By the way, I want to break this up for a second. The social team, can we zoom out on Cappy's camera? Because I want Evan to see this. If this is the proper spelling of the Summer of Schwans. Let's zoom it out. There we go. You guys
got to give us the
Evan,
back
do
here.
you think that's so the Summer of Schwans begins on July 9th, 2026, when Sedano goes on vacation?
I think there needs to be a T in there, doesn't there?
A T or a P?
Where would you put a P? Where would you put a P?
I think that there's got to be a P.
Like Tom.
Oh, a T in Schwans?
No.
Do you think the T goes before the Z, Schwanz?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Oh, Summer of Schwans.
So looking it up, there is a T there. It's CHVANTZ.
Where did you look it up?
Yeah, I didn't know it
Looking
was a
on
real
Google.
word. Oh, I thought we made
Summer
it up.
of
It's
Schwans.
Yiddish.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, Evan was on it.
He's
Okay.
on it.
I
Evan got
apologize.
it absolutely right.
Let me hear how you spell it.
Look at that. You got something right.
Wow. SCHVANTZ?
Was he saying that to me?
He was. He did. That's
going to
That's
come
right.
out. No.
I called him George earlier in the show. So
He
he's,
gives me crap all the time.
Right.
Yeah.
So
wait,
Schwans.
Yeah, where's the T go,
What did
Ev?
I say wrong?
Before the Z.
No, I said you got it right.
Oh, the T goes before the Z?
Well, I like that Evan's doing my bit. He's changing hats.
The way that Morales says it is without the T.
Yeah.
So,
No, it started with, it really starts about Cappy's horse. That's where the Schwans bit began.
okay.
So I said,
The horse.
I've now worn 4 hats during this segment.
It's amazing.
I'm so competitive that I don't like that Cappy had 2 outfit changes that I felt I needed to get in the mix.
Oh, man.
I'm
Okay.
on hat number 4.
It's
Where were we?
It's incredible.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead, Evan.
Yeah.
Oh, can I ask one last
I wanted
question?
to get into
Third
the
pair of
overall-
glasses.
So the Giannis trade, obviously, but also there's a behind the scenes thing going on at ESPN LA that, of course, I'll make public. And Sedano and CMM and Morales are not seeing eye to eye, but it's actually a sports topic that I would like everyone's thought on. So here's where they're not seeing eye to eye. Sedano believes that this Lakers offseason is like the biggest Lakers offseason in the history of the franchise outside of AD, right? In recent memory, right? And I think Morales believes it's going to be big because it's the Lakers and it's the offseason, but it can't be bigger than AD or anything that would be of recent memory that you could expect. Now, the reason I set it up this way, guys, I think we're kind of beating around or avoiding the big topic. Is it the biggest offseason per George because of the fact that people are actually worried that they could lose Luka at some point?
Is it the
That's
biggest
the question.
offseason for the Lakers because people worry that the Lakers could lose Luka at some point?
Mm-hmm.
In other words, okay,
That's
wait,
exactly
okay,
right.
okay. I just want to make sure because, in other words, what you're saying is Luka, and this has been reported by Dave McMenamin. Luka was told by the Lakers, summer of 26 is when we start to really make our transition.
Right,
So,
and this would be that, Cappy. Put on your third glasses. But
Okay.
This is the summer of 26.
okay, 4th pair of glasses, summer of 26. So here we
Right.
are. We are now in the summer of 26. If the Lakers do not do what they've promised Luka they're going to do, this will be the summer they start to make the change. Could we be talking about 3 years from now, Luka going somewhere, or even before 3 years from now, Luka, I'll put this in quotes, forcing his way out?
By the way, Evan has 3 hats on now at once.
For every hat you have, I will match you with a pair of glasses. You do not understand how many pairs of glasses I'm carrying around.
Evan, admit it. You do a lot of hits on all the good karma stations every day. And you have the most. I mean, the other stations you can't do these kind of hijinks on.
True now. Ready to quit broadcasting.
I'm just trying to figure out where the hell is he pulling the glasses out of?
Oh, he's got tons.
Where?
I carry this crazy gigantic purse.
Yeah, what the hell are you doing with all those in there?
I mean, dude, I gotta see.
My whole goal is to carry as little stuff as possible.
God, I hope everybody's watching on YouTube.
Just for social media, for Carlo and everybody.
Yeah.
Not to take Trudell and Morales off the screen. We do need a split screen. With
Yeah,
just
dude, go
Cappy
split
High,
screen
right?
so we can post this.
Let's split screen this thing right here.
And this not only will be good for ESPN LA, we'll post this on like the Good Karma Brand's Instagram.
Yeah. I mean,
this
Ev
is
got
an
on
important moment.
Ev got on 4 hats. I got on 4.
I need to.
I just saw it.
Guys,
Oh my God.
are we going split screen? Back there? Come on now.
my
There we
gosh.
go. There we go. Look
There.
at that.
4 pairs.
Oh, it's beautiful,
4
man.
pairs of glasses. Looking pretty good. Pretty good.
Now, Evan's point is, as we try to bring this back for the last few minutes with
But
Evan.
The point is, it's an amazingly important offseason for the Lakers because if they are telling Luka this is the big one, it better be the big one, right?
Yeah.
Because even bringing this up, Trudell, would mean that they believe hypothetically if they don't do, maybe not the equivalent of what Miami just did, but have a Miami-like offseason, then Luka would, in essence, have a right to say to them, I didn't sign up to play here initially. I did sign the extension. You told me X, and Y and Z happened. So what's going on here? That's where I find this to be unbelievably interesting and why I think – are we doing back to one here, Cappy? Okay.
I've gone to one pair.
I think it is vital the Lakers maneuver their way into some of these things with the Giannis deal because there's a lot of pieces that would be really good for the Lakers, I think.
What do you think about this, Mike?
I come from a small market in terms of the mentality that I think Evan
Don't worry, so does Cappy.
is speaking to. Yeah. And that describing the Lakers in that way is it's not something since I got here that I've ever really bought. And so in terms of a star kind of hey, Lakers, what are you doing? Are you not trying to win? That's all the Lakers are ever trying to do. Like it's not about saving money or cutting costs or something like this in terms of the basketball team. So I think that if you're Luka and you look at the Lakers cap sheet, you don't see any bad contracts right now. You see certainly the front office building up more. You see new ownership has come in. You see that I think they're going to pay Austin Reeves. That I don't know what the number is going to be, but it's going to be something that's in the middle. It's going to be symbiotic. You think that LeBron comes back for some amount. Like I don't see the thing where the argument that Luka is saying, well, hey, I asked you for a center, right? And the Lakers can present back, okay, here's the list of the centers that are available. Here are the ones that we think we could trade for with our picks. And there is not a guy right now that is out there that like Walker Kessler is not. It's not going to happen. Yes, that's what we want, but Utah's just going to match, even if you're going to make him enough. They're not going to let him come to the Lakers. So I just think that my assumption is that Rob Pelinka and the front office are speaking to Luka regularly about all of these things, and so therefore it's not any sort of. There's no feeling of, hey, this is what you promised me, and it's not happening. That they're. If we kick this can down the road to next summer and they haven't added and the Lakers have a rough season, then I think all those conversations are fair still. But where are you going to go? Like, why would you not want to just stay and be the star of the Lakers? It's been a pretty good job since the Lakers, started the franchise started.
Mike, is there a guy that you have? Let's not do that. You've heard because that puts you in a tricky spot. So, is there a guy that you have looked at that is a realistic Lakers acquisition that you've said? That one makes sense. I could see it happening. Pursue it. And I'm asking you this while I think Sedano's on live with Levitard right now. Go ahead.
Oh, nice.
He came on live with us earlier, so that's fine.
I thought he was at the airport?
I think those clips you're seeing with Levitard are from earlier, from before.
I'm kidding. Go ahead.
I mean, so for me, all of the discussion about Luka and his center, I totally get, right? But the thing with Luka is that you can turn an average center into almost a star level center. Therefore, you don't need to pay a center a star level contract.
Excuse me.
I would rather have yes.
Question: did that happen last year with DeAndre Ayton?
No, because they're paying him $8 million. But did he make him better? Did the Lakers make him better than he would have been, for example, in Portland or Phoenix? Absolutely. Remember when those teams
to
were
me-
trying to were giving money away to get rid of him?
Dude, he played 70+ games,
Yeah.
and he made $8 million.
And
You
he
got
helped-
what you paid
He
for.
helped them win round one, and then in going against OKC, there are very few centers in the whole league that are actually able to have success against that type of pressure, and he's not one of them. So that's why you're not paying him like a star. But so to me, I'd rather fill that type of spot with even, like we mentioned earlier in the show, Isaiah Stewart. Not that he's a starting five in a classic sense, but for $15 million or something like that, as opposed to a Walker Kessler for 30+ or whatever he's asking for. For me,
I totally agree.
what I'm trying to
Totally
figure out,
agree.
Evan, is how do you get a Scotty Barnes type guy right next to him, a Jalen Johnson type guy, like an athletic, big, can play the five in certain spots, can take guys off the dribble, can secondarily create, like that. That to me is the ultimate type of guy that you're going to have to bring in here at some point in the next couple of years for the Lakers to actually win a title. I don't think it's going to be by overpaying a big, and that's the conversation I think that has to be ironed out.
So let's go there. And obviously, LeBron is in that role right now, obviously. So we're talking about the long-term version of that do-everything fellow point forward. So the way to do that, obviously, is draft the person. So that's getting lucky, based on the fact the Lakers are good, so they're not going to have a lottery pick. That is hoping a star asks out, and you have enough ammo to get him. Problem with that is if you have Luka and LeBron on your team right now, you rightfully are going to give up everything in the future for right now, so you're not going to have tons of ammo to get that person. So how do you pull that off? I think the most undervalued thing in the league right now is taking on bad contracts and getting paid off to do so. I don't think enough teams consider doing that because the bad contract could actually still be a decent player. So, like, I've said this with the Bucks, where I think the Bucks made a huge mistake. Was I would have taken the Jaylen Brown deal, and then I would have targeted De'Aaron Fox and Joel Embiid. And you're sitting there saying, "What? In what world would you want those guys?"
Yeah, because then you're going to be bad for the next couple of years. Yeah,
I'm going to be bad anyway. I don't have my picks. They actually could make them better, and you're going to pay me off to take them. Lakers can't do that, right? But that's where, Trudell, if you're going to say, like, how do you get Jalen Johnson, let's just say.
Yeah.
Well, it's having more picks than anyone else when Jalen Johnson would ask out and you could go get him because the free agency thing doesn't happen anymore in this league. It's a very difficult thing, obviously.
And to an extent, it's what what Miami did to an extent in being able to take on Giannis. The difference being Giannis is 31 when they pull this off. The Lakers, when they got AD was 26. And so that just difference of 5 years makes people think, all right, this is two contracts that I'm getting this guy for. Whereas Miami or people from the outside might be thinking, well, are they going to get Giannis for like another set of years after this current one at his age and with all the usage and et cetera? But what's the cost of doing that business? 3 first-round picks, like that's it. So that to me is the spot that the Lakers are in, where a player, let's just play out the Scotty Barnes scenario. Okay, another couple of years go by. Toronto's good, but not great, and you start to hear the stuff from the agent. Scotty Barnes is, he's been in Toronto for a while, kind of like Vince Carter back in the day, and he'd like to come back to the States, and really he only wants to go play for the Lakers, and maybe you add one more team into there as a destination franchise, and so basically a younger guy bullies his way over into that job opportunity of after LeBron, when LeBron eventually retires, like that secondary player is needed, and maybe in this case Austin Reeves would be the third, and ideally you're paying him more like the third than the second in that context, but that to me is ultimately how it happens, where a couple of guys agitate to come to LA and then they use the picks that they have remaining on that type of a player. The trick is, do you need some of those players to get the center that we talked about earlier and to keep some of your own guys? So it's not easy to do, but that's the formula. Yeah,
I think you're onto something. I think that's years away though, right? So when the debate happens between Morales and Sedano about the summer of 2026, you just gave a summer of 28 or 29 scenario, right? And so
not necessarily,
that's where I think
but for Barnes, yes.
Tough. But Cappy, you seem to be, I don't think I'm understating this, obsessed with DeAndre Ayton. Every time I'm on,
because everybody tells me how horrible he is and how bad he was this year, and I keep thinking to myself, you paid this guy $8 million and he played over 70 games for you this year. You know what? He wasn't as bad as advertised.
You're right.
He was inconsistent. He definitely has a desire issue, but he wasn't as bad.
He picks up his player option for $8 million and he comes back.
I'm hoping that the Lakers upgrade the position, and if they don't upgrade the position, then
Not
where
what
do you?
I asked you. Not what I asked you.
Oh boy.
Well, okay, you're on. Hold on a second. My answer is initially no, but they better upgrade the position significantly. And by the way, that gets everything back to what you said, Evan, which I think you make a very solid point. And if Sedano were here, he would have shut it down 15 minutes ago, and he would have said we are not having that discussion. I think you bring up a good point. If the Lakers don't do what they promised Luka they're going to do this summer, who's to say that eventually Luka doesn't want out? Nobody ever hears that about the Lakers. You might want to get out of Milwaukee, but you never hear anybody say you want to get out of L.A. But if they don't do for him what they said they were going to do for him, why is it some automatic guarantee that he's always going to want to be a Laker?
Yeah, and there's no guarantee. I also assume, and maybe this is a dumb way of thinking, because they're the Lakers, because they now have the Dodgers influence, because they have a really good coach, and because they're in Los Angeles, I assume they will do what they have said they're going to do for Luka. Like, I assume they are going to do that. I just think that the concept of he didn't initially sign up to go there is one that is in the back of my mind. Now, he extended there, obviously, so he is signing up at some point. And do I think he's going to be out? Obviously not. That's not what I'm saying to you. What I'm saying is the pressure would be on Rob Pelinka, because Rob Pelinka's winning and acquisitions did not come under the new ownership, governorship group. So maybe he has some proving to do, both to Luka and to Mark Walter. Because maybe it's Luka saying to Mark Walter, why should I believe, even though this guy got me, why should I believe he's going to get me, to use Trudell's point, a quote-unquote Scotty Barnes type to play with me, right? So maybe that's really what we're talking about. The pressure is on Pelinka. Again, you still haven't answered the question. Do you want DeAndre Ayton, your obsession, to pick up his $8 million contract?
I do not.
All right, let's leave it there. The great Evan Cohen,
But
you
you
hear
want him out. You bring him up every week, but now you want him out?
Well, because you guys are talking about what Luka and LeBron
Hold
are
on,
going to be
Kev.
able to do for an average center, and I'm asking, did they do that for DeAndre Ayton?
I think maybe if you said that with different glasses,
Yeah, you know,
I
let me
think it
change
would've-
my glasses,
yeah.
Evan.
We gotta
You know,
roll. We
let me
gotta
put
roll.
my
We
smart
gotta
guy
roll.
glasses
The
on.
great Evan
I gotta
Cohen.
put my thinking cap on.
Yeah.
You hear him weekday mornings,
Okay,
3
now
to
say it.
7 a.m. on Sportsmike with Evan Canty and Michelle, our morning show, leading into the Sedano Kap morning show. By the way, Evan, you still have your TV makeup on, right? Because you look good this morning.
Well, by TV makeup, you mean I did the show from home for the first time in my life at ESPN, and I went into my wife's makeup and just put whatever was on.
You look
my
good.
face.
You look good. All right,
Thanks.
Evan. Thank you for joining us as you do every Tuesday. Have a great day.
Boy, I love
Cappy-
that DeAndre Ayton.
Cappy, let's talk about our friends at the Wellness Company.
Oh, I love the Wellness Company. I like them a lot more than I like DeAndre Ayton, just to be clear. Hey, listen, Mike Trudell, you got kids. These kids are around their all-star, baseball team. They're going to, I don't know, whatever summer events they got going on. And you know what's going to happen? Just like when they go to school, they're going to come home and they're going to bring stuff. And that's why you have to have a medical emergency kit inside your home. Every family, especially a family with young kids.
What's in there?
Oh, dude, all kinds of stuff. Here, let me show you. You've got amoxicillin. You've got a generic Z-Pack. And you literally have medication for just about everything that might happen in your life. And then you say to yourself, well, how would I know? How would I know what to take? You go into the guidebook, and it tells you, okay, if you've got colitis, or if you've got giardiasis, or if you've got bacterial all these different sorts of things that I'm reading here right out of the guidebook. If you have anything, you get on the medication immediately. You start getting better immediately. And this is like having an urgent care right in your own home. You don't have to worry about going to the pharmacy. You don't have to go to the doctor. You don't have to pay a copay. You don't need a prescription. Everything's already here.
Okay.
Yeah, everything's already here. Now, here's how you get it. You go to urgentcarekit.com/710, urgentcarekit.com/710, and use our promo code 710. You save $45. Everybody in your family should have one of these. So, again, you're going out on a summer vacation. Your kids are going to camp. Your kids are going off to college. Everybody should have this medical emergency kit. urgentcarekit.com/710. Use the promo code 710 to save $45.
Thank you, Cappy. 8:34 on a Tuesday. A live imaging Tuesday presented by Providence. ESPN LA Summer of Soccer is coming to Pico Rivera this Saturday. Watch matches all day with us at the World Spirit Festival on historic Whittier Boulevard. ESPN LA will be on site from noon to 7 p.m. I won't be there, too, with giveaways, great food. Who's clearing your throat when I'm in the middle of a read? Good job, Trudell. Did you go to broadcasting school? You gutless bum.
Wow.
Great food, entertainment, family activities, and soccer fans from across the community. Follow at PR_WSF for details. Way to go, Trudell. The
Nice.
Sedano and Cap Morning Show back in 3 minutes from right now.
The Sedano and Cap Morning Show.
John Ireland here, and when it comes to vodka, I like a winner, and Blue Ice Vodka delivers. America's largest potato vodka. Double gold rated, just 64 calories an ounce, and made from Idaho potatoes. Clean, smooth, no additives. Blue Ice Vodka. Vodka with standards.
You want to talk about a winning locker room? Rotolo Chevrolet is stacked.
That's the goal, Travis. Build a team that shows up every day ready to win for the customer.
And you trust them to do it.
100%. When your people know you've got their back, they take care of everything else.
That's why people like me keep coming back. It's not just buying a car, it's an experience.
Exactly. Great people, great culture, and we make every customer drive away happy. Come see us in Fontana off the 210 freeway at Sierra or online at rotolochevy.com.
Join Beto Duran Thursday at Mercado Gonzalez in Costa Mesa as the United States takes on Turkey in one of the summer's biggest matches. Rock your team colors and join fellow fans for an unforgettable match day experience. Enjoy nonstop game day energy, drink specials, surprise giveaways, and incredible food like fire-grilled asada tacos, quesadilla, fresh ceviches, and warm churros. Watch the match, celebrate every moment, and cheer with the entire Mercado. Mercado Gonzalez, where every match tastes better.
Vista Paint is California's original paint company and has been serving pros and homeowners since 1956. Our paints are formulated for lasting performance, beautiful finishes, and made to withstand the weather. Vista Paint, locally made, expertly crafted, always reliable.
We expect our information in real time. US Med carries continuous glucose monitors, which provide real-time readings of blood glucose levels. US Med is an approved provider for Medicare and over 500 private insurers. So call 888-665-0696 today for a free insurance and Medicare benefits check as easy as... That's 888-665-0696.
I'm David Ortiz. When I lost my mom, she was only 46. And I lost my dad to cancer. It was the worst pain I ever felt. It made me think, what will happen with the people I love when my time is up? That's why I have life insurance. Ethos makes it easy. It's all online, take about 10 minutes, and you can get up to $3 million in coverage.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game. Paid testimonial. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
The Sedano and Cap Morning Show. It's like a stretch four.
8:38. The Sedano and Cap Morning Show on a live imaging Tuesday presented by Providence. You hear the great John Cicada singing there. This is off the Pocahontas soundtrack.
Great.
John Cicada and Shanice. Here's why, Cappy. On this day in 1995, Pocahontas premiered in theaters.
You question John Cicada's greatness there, Mike?
Wait a minute, you're questioning John Cicada's greatness?
Well, you said great as if it was like
He's
Paul
one of-
McCartney or something.
Are you out of your mind?
I mean,
you know what? Take your white Manhattan Beach ass out of the studio, please.
Wow.
John Cicada is one of the best 90s artists out there.
And you either suck up to him or you get humiliated.
And he's Sedano, who you have to, Sedano the Black Hand. Sedano loves John Cicada. So does everybody, every Cuban from Miami. I'm really tired of your shtick, Trudell.
Wow.
I'm
Tired
just,
of the
okay,
shtick.
name 10 John Cicada songs.
Do You Believe in Us, Angel, this song.
That's 3.
No, If I Let You Go.
Yeah, that's 4.
Just Another Day.
5.
Too Late, Too Soon.
Right. 6.
Do You Believe in Us, I already said.
Yeah, don't forget about Tonight is the Night.
Believe.
What about Tonight is the Night?
I don't think that's John Cicada.
Well, it's just the standard one that I use for everybody who's, songs I don't know.
This is a good song. This is a nice song here.
You know what? Trudell,
You said it
the
belongs with
anti-Cicada
like,
stuff is not allowed.
not anti. It just you spoke the way that you spoke about him. Was like he was the Beatles or the Rolling Stones, something, or Tupac.
Man.
Oh wow.
Man.
Or Fleetwood Mac or something. But no,
Go back to Manhattan Beach with all your cronies.
I can't afford Manhattan Beach. That's Ireland. Redondo Beach in Hermosa area.
He did mention Tupac to try and
Well, that's
stay away
okay. I'm
from
fine with the Tupac. I'm not
over white
comparing
thing.
Cicada to Tupac.
Oh.
Well,
or as Mason would say, 2-pack. Let's get back on Mason. You hate Mason, and I can get on that. I can get on that road.
At least there, you guys can meet in the middle.
That we can agree on.
You guys can meet in the middle there. Okay.
Oh, man. Wait, am I going to be allowed to talk about the World Cup today since Sedano's not here?
Yeah,
So,
you can.
okay, here's the deal.
Fine.
Listen, here's the thing. If this Giannis trade did not happen last night,
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, and there was a part of me that actually wanted to start today with World Cup because
It's been so good.
we have talked so much about the NBA Finals, and then we've talked so much about Giannis and the potential trade, and then we've talked a whole lot about the NBA draft, which is going to happen this evening, and we're always talking about the Lakers and Austin Reeves and LeBron. Like, we're always talking hoops.
You know what else we are?
What?
Really late. So, because we spent a lot of time with Evan and we spent a lot of time with Sedano.
Yeah.
So, Trudell, you are going to get to it.
But
You're
not yet.
probably going to have to tease it a little bit and carry it over into the digital hour. But first, it is a live imaging Tuesday thanks to our friends at Providence. Let me tell you about Providence Men. Providence reminds you to stay in the game by prioritizing your health. Many of the biggest health risks men face. Or in Trudell's case, he's going to face getting smacked today with some of that Hernandez wholesale flooring hardwood. But if you're not Trudell and you're not saying crazy stuff like Cicada's gutless, but maybe you're facing heart disease, cancer, diabetes.
Nope.
It can develop without warning. But with annual checkups, routine screenings, and knowing your numbers like blood pressure, cholesterol, and blood sugar, you can take control before problems start. Talk to your doctor about important screenings like the prostate and colorectal exams. Poop in a box. Get that hand up the wazoo. Stay active with regular exercise. Eat a balanced diet. And don't overlook your mental health. Prioritizing sleep, managing stress, and staying connected are just as important as physical fitness. Providence brings together the best minds in men's health, keeping you in the game with expert care and compassionate support right here in Southern California. Protect your health and get back to the moments that matter most. Learn more at Providence.org. Providence, caring with compassion in Southern California, 8:42 in the morning. Like Trudell teases a little bit, but like 90 seconds of World Cup talk.
I mean, all right, that's all?
But then you're going to carry it over. We're going to stretch
if you don't mind,
it.
I'd like to say something to you real quick.
Please,
Why
Cappy.
are you doing this, Cappy?
More setup for Cappy.
Because I want to talk about World Cup also. But you caught the guy in a spot
We got
where he's...
2 more live reads and 10 minutes of
Did you see what happened to him when you said, hey, you got 90 seconds? He went...
And then I was gonna unleash magic after that, but now you've interjected.
Oh,
so
God,
now I don't
How
have
do you have no clock management skills? Like, honestly.
Well, you said to the kid, do 90 seconds on the World Cup, and he fumbled all over
He's
himself.
a TV... Well, no, don't get this. He's a TV guy.
Didn't fumble.
Yeah,
he
he did.
can
No, he
tease me.
didn't.
He's like, hey, you got 90 seconds. You're like, oh,
Yeah, I was
Let's
trying to
spend
rep
more
Morales.
time talking about the tease
Yeah.
instead of getting the tease.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, now you don't have time. Let's talk about our friend. I hold up his great picture.
Oh, my
He's got a tan like Evan Cohen in this picture. The great Jacob and Ronnie. Then we'll get to Trudell.
I'm unavailable
then
next time you want
Trudell,
me in the morning
when
show.
we get to you in 60 seconds, you'll have 30 seconds to tease us.
Hey, 30 seconds is no problem.
So
Can I
you
work
got a
with
minute.
Mason?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Go ahead and work with Mason.
Yeah, I think I'd rather do that than the morning show.
Hey, you're on your way across L.A. during all this World Cup madness since we wanted to talk World Cup, right? Maybe you're catching a bus because traffic is impossible. You did that, Mike. And then one hard stop or a careless move turns into a normal ride, turns into a big old painful mess because bus accidents are different from regular crashes. There may be a driver, a bus company, a city agency, maintenance records, video footage, and a whole lot of people that are trying to cover their you-know-what. If you were hurt as a passenger, a pedestrian, another driver, or even someone on a bike near the stadium, you call Jacob and Ronnie. You know that phone number?
You know the number, Trudell?
You're gonna tell me.
800-345-67.
Good job,
89.
Trudell.
Apparently he knows the number. Jacob and Ronnie's team knows how to dig into these cases and figure out who should be held responsible. The consultation is free. You'll get a no-obligation case review, and there's no fee unless we win. So before you give a statement, just quiet. Before you give a statement, or before you let that paperwork pile up, you make that call to Jacob and Ronnie at 800-345-6789. That's 800-345-6789. Or you visit calljacob.com.
By the way, guess who just checked in on text?
Oh, I see it.
About the great John Cicada, our very own George Sedano, schooling Mike Trudell, who disrespected Cicada. You disrespected John Cicada.
His greatness.
By the way, my father would be very upset. Mucho loves Cicada.
What would Mucho say?
Give me some more Cicada.
I got to get down with Angela. How dare you, Trudeau?
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad, Mike.
You got your 30-second World Cup tease?
Look, the bottom line is the World Cup has been spectacular. All of the stars are scoring a ton of goals except for Cristiano Ronaldo. The one thing is that it is going to get better in the round of 32 because part of the reason why all these goals are getting scored is because there's a lot of bad teams at the bottom of these groups. Nonetheless, more excellent games today, including England. Looking forward to that at 1 p.m. kickoff Pacific time. And Team USA, Cappy's selection took them a little bit earlier than some people expected, have looked great so far. Now, they haven't had the strongest of opponents, but they played as well as they could have up to this point, and that's gotten the fan base in the United States even more excited. So the World Cup's been great.
And that was very good in 30 seconds. Nice and tight, Cappy.
You've only seen
By the way,
half of Christian Pulisic.
Trudell, you should teach Cappy how to be succinct.
Mm-hmm.
He's not very good at that.
No, whatever he's doing seems to be working, though, because it seems like he has an ad every time I look down.
You mean kissing up to Sedano and I? Yeah, that is working for him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Although he
Working
won't
great.
sign that new contract.
Well, I've got a clause that I'm working on.
What's the clause?
The clause is I can't be forced to kiss up to anybody anymore, and so I'm working on the kiss up clause, and it's just not going my way. It's just not going my way at all.
The summer of soccer is here, and Rocket Brews is your headquarters for every match. Catch all the action on massive LED screens with game day food and drink specials and an unbeatable atmosphere. Bring your crew and cheer on your favorite team at Rocket Brews. Visit rocketbrews.com for the nearest location next to you. We'll return in 3 minutes. We'll throw around some more Michigash, and we'll get ready for the digital hour ahead. Yeah, Trudell's taking off his headphones. Get a rest in, Trudell. It's okay. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show on ESPN LA.
4th of July weekend checklist. Sunscreen? Check. Snacks? Check. Road trip playlist? Check. Now, when's the last time you checked your oil? Before you hit the road, head to Valvoline Instant Oil Change for a fast 15-minute stay-in-your-car oil change, and no appointment is ever needed. Plus, they'll check your fluids, battery, wipers, and more, so you can worry less about your car and focus more on the weekend ahead. Visit SoCalOilChange.com for a special offer and your nearest location. Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Quick, easy, and road trip approved.
The next great story in Los Angeles is happening in Glendale. Hyundai of Glendale is now open. Lease a brand new 2026 Hyundai Palisade SC for just $279 per month. Plus, enjoy owner's assurance and America's best 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Call 818-222-8000 or visit HyundaiofGlendale.net.
$279 per month plus tax. Closed in lease for 24 months. $39.99 total due at signing plus government fees and taxes. On approved above average credit through HMF. Zero security deposit. 75 miles per year. 20 cents per excess miles. Expires 6/30/26.
Hey, it's John Ireland here for Life Source Water Systems. If you're still drinking and bathing in LA's harsh tap water, it's time to upgrade to a Life Source whole house water system. Life Source filters every drop of water into your home. During their summer special, Life Source is paying your sales tax. That's up to $1,000 off a new system, but only through July 4th. Call their factory today at 800-WATER-99 or visit lifesourcewater.com. Life Source. Taste and feel the difference. Warranty limitations apply.
That's right, Johnny. 848. Don't be a city water sleazeball. Call our friends at Life Source, the 8 o'clock hour on the Sedano and Kap Morning Show, brought to you by Angelica's Insurance. Every team needs a strong defense, and Angelica's Insurance has got you covered. From auto and home to business and life, they build a plan just for you, even DUI and SR22 coverage to get you back on the road fast. Visit angelicas-ins.com for a free quote today. Look at Trudeau in the corner. Did we get him some Vaseline and some fresh water? We'll continue the Sedano and Kap Morning Show 60 seconds from right now.
This is a special notice to U.S. taxpayers owing $10,000 or more to the IRS. Tax Relief Advocates is urgently notifying taxpayers that tax relief initiatives are now available that may significantly reduce or eliminate what you owe. If you're afraid of an IRS lien, levy, or wage garnishment, don't lose hope. You can now take advantage of these current relief programs to end all collections, reduce the amount you owe, and resolve your tax problem. Even if you have years of unfiled tax returns or are already in a payment plan, you may still qualify for significant relief. Struggling taxpayers can now get relief they need during these hard economic times. A hotline has been established by Tax Relief Advocates for you to call and see what you qualify for. They are A+ rated with the BBB and have over 1,000 5-star reviews. Don't wait. Call 800-575-9087. 800-575-9087. That's 800-575-9087 or simply visit TRA.com.
It's time for the Wild Fork Foods Yacht Rock Song of the Morning.
It's time for the Wild Fork Foods Yacht Rock Song of the Morning on the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Wild Fork, your neighborhood meat and seafood market.
Now, he's put on his captain's hat.
I am the captain. This is the captain's table. The captain sits at the captain's table.
Captain Condiment has the Yacht Rock all queued up.
Now.
Guess what, Cappy? Today, not Yacht Rock. I never blow up the Yacht Rock rejoin for our friends at Wild Fork Foods, but today, Cicada.
She was playing a song by the Chicks the other night. It was on the Dallas Cowboys cheerleader show that she was watching the other day. And I'm like, that's got a great melody. I can buy into that. And it sounds like Cicada knows a melody.
You know, he also was in
Sounds
Miami.
to me like you've just decided that you need to suck up to Sedano.
He was also in Miami.
Yes, not Morales. I don't care about Morales. But Sedano,
you
I
care
don't
about
want him
me.
upset
You don't
with me.
know that you care about me.
Well, you're going to be mad no matter what I do. So it's like, I'm
That's
kind of
not
like,
true.
that's
By
fine.
the way,
yeah.
You wanted Lakers talk. You got Lakers talk. You wanted Sliwa out.
What
You
are
got
talking
Sliwa
about?
out.
That was Greg Bergman's idea. He just came up to me at a game and
Oh, wait, you
presented
don't,
that
what, you
idea.
don't think Greg and I talk 47 times a day?
But I think that Greg is behind that.
Greg hated you.
And even if he didn't, he's going to tell you that he did.
Exactly.
And he's going to make you believe it. And then you're going to go home all day today going, does Bergman really hate
No, there's probably some
He's going to get in your head
truth to
all
it.
day.
Yeah,
Bergman used to say, Mike Trudell, he's no Mark Willard.
Yeah. Oh, that's that's the person I used too. I used Mark Willard in that sentence.
I could have believed it if there was a little bit more behind it. And I
You're
love
really
Mark
digging
Willard.
into the archives.
Mark Willard.
Wow.
Like, I love Willard. Like, he actually got me the job here.
Did he really?
Yeah, he did. He got me in touch with Amanda.
Oh,
Yeah.
my God. I didn't realize that.
Yeah. When I was on Fox Sports Radio.
Oh, Willard.
How about that,
He's
Morales?
doing well in the Bay Area. I didn't know that.
He is.
Wrinkle. 8:52. Good morning.
Good morning to you.
We're going till 56:50. Let me knock on the hardwood. It's time for the morning wood, made possible by our friends at Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. If you're in the market for new flooring, shop at Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, where every day is a deal, no gimmicks. Call 866-624 or go to HernandezWholesaleFlooring.net. No sale beats wholesale. Now, here's the thing. We got the digital hour coming up, the Rich Eisen Show terrestrially on 7:10 a.m. out on the app. If you're listening live on the app right now, be sure you're on the Sedano and Kap tile if you want to stay with us, and on YouTube. There is where Trudell is going to expand even more on World Cup soccer action, but you got about 3 minutes here, Trudell.
Mm-hmm.
You want to smack it around?
Well, Cappy, you were excited to do something about the World Cup, saying so. Please get it in, and then I will respond.
So I'll tell you what. I'm going to give you an opinion.
Yes.
Okay, and then we'll hopefully this will lead into a conversation in the digital hour.
Okay.
So hear me out on this, Mike. And I was telling this to Sedano recently.
I'm listening.
In 1994, when the World Cup was in the United States, no one cared. And when I say that, I'm making a blanket statement. Some people cared, but nowhere near to the level of how people look at soccer now, 32 years later. In fact, Sedano said, he goes, hey, just to back up your point, when the United States played Brazil in the round of 16 back in 94, there were 11 million television viewers. The U.S. played game one against Paraguay, and I think Sedano said there were 22 million television viewers, something like that. My point is this, is that in 1994, there was no Major League Soccer. There was no women's professional soccer in America.
Well, that World
So
Cup
here we go
helped
again.
MLS, yeah.
That World Cup did it all.
Mhm.
That World Cup, because I had to explain this to my
All right,
children.
that's a minute and a
the other
half. Can we get to Trudell's point about it?
So are you saying that you think this World Cup is going to birth an even greater?
I'm saying that soccer in America right now is at its all-time highest level of interest.
Yeah.
And the reason is because when you have a guy like Messi who's putting on this kind of performance, and I know you're wearing the Messi jersey, and he plays now in the U.S., in the MLS, this is why we are more familiar and more interested and more invested in soccer than ever before. What do you think about this opinion?
I I think that's a part of it. I think the larger part of it is that because we are now so many different entities from a TV standpoint have allowed us to watch all of the great soccer around the world, that people were watching Messi when he was at FC Barcelona, and that was not the case in the 90s. The reason I'm a Manchester United fan, it was like the only team that I would maybe see one game every other week on Fox Soccer Plus back in the 90s. It just wasn't on. Now you can literally watch every league. You can watch the Champions League. You can watch the European Championships every other year. So I just think that all of the exposure to the best soccer in the world for Americans has led to that, in the way that people around the world now watch the NBA because they can actually watch it now, which they couldn't do in the 90s.
Okay, but I just want to tell you something. Everything you just said about the ability to watch all of these soccer matches from around the world, a guy like myself, I don't watch any of them. It's not because I'm not a fan of the game. It's just I don't wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday to watch international soccer. So all I'm saying is that when you have Messi in this country playing in the MLS, and you think about the last 32 years and how interested everybody is in the World Cup now, it's a whole different world to what it was back then. And it did give birth to MLS soccer.
I buy your point. And I also think that getting to see him play and score 5 goals in the 2 games that he's playing in, like, because there's something about seeing the ball go into the net that you appreciate more. Like if you didn't know anything about baseball and you see a home run, okay, I can get behind that. That it looks majestic. So when you see it happen and it is Messi or it's Erling Haaland, right, the Norwegian star who's scored 4 goals already, or Kylian Mbappe, who's already scored 4 goals for France, yes, big-time World Cup.
Remember in 94? Remember in 94? The digital hour is next, homeboys and homegirls.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Hey, guys, if you're heading into summer without a medical emergency kit, you're taking a risk most people don't think about until it's too late. Summer colds linger and can turn into sinus infections that could last for weeks. Getting sick right before vacation can derail everything. And when you're traveling, finding a doctor and a pharmacy can be really stressful. That's why I ordered a medical emergency kit. It's like having an urgent care and a pharmacy right at home. It includes essential prescriptions like amoxicillin and generic Z-Packs to treat wide ranges of common and serious illnesses. So if you wake up sick, at home or on the road, you already have what you need. No waiting for your doctor, no hours at urgent care, no pharmacy lines, no copays. You just match your symptoms to the right prescription in your guidebook, or you call the telemedicine doctor standing by. Start on your meds sooner and feel better faster. Every home needs at least one medical emergency kit. Order yours online in minutes and it's shipped to your door. Save $45 with our promo code 710 at urgentcarekit.com/710. Promo code is 710 at urgentcarekit.com/710.
Red card penalty. Score big with Waba Grill's new Red Card Combo for a limited time. A mini sweet and spicy chicken bowl, 3-piece chili crisp dumplings, and a side of Wablaze sauce for that extra heat. Then kick it up a notch with our new Penalty Punch, a premium beverage loaded with sweet mango popping boba. It's a flavor finish that hits the back of the neck. Get the Red Card Combo for $9.99. Only at Waba Grill.
If you run a small business, you know that opportunities and emergencies don't wait. So don't let big banks hold your business hostage with weeks of endless red tape and paperwork. Turn to Cardiff. Cardiff is America's favorite small business lender with a 5-minute application that won't impact your personal credit. You get approved in minutes and funded the same day for up to $500,000. If you've been operating for at least a year with $20,000 a month in revenue, skip the bank delays. Go to Cardiff/ESPNLA right now to secure your funding. That's Cardiff.co/ESPNLA.
If Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea was your best friend, it would be the kind of friend that starts an impromptu dance party in the supermarket aisle that turns into an all-day pool party rager at your place, and you don't even own a pool. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea turns any day into a legendary adventure. It's smooth and refreshing real iced tea with just the right kick of alcohol. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted.
Twisted Tea Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. Please drink responsibly.
Do you read more about your team in the off-season than in the season? Does your game day outfit include a brown bag with eye holes? Then you may be a fan of a BST or bad sports team. Luckily, when you bundle your home and auto insurance with Progressive, you're protected. Because seeing your painted face in the rearview mirror after a loss isn't just depressing. It's distracting. Visit Progressive.com today. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Covered subject to policy terms. Not available in all states or situations.
The home of the Lakers. And now the home of the Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon. KSPN Los Angeles. A Good Karma Brands radio station.
previously on the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
But right now, if you're on the YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles, you see a title that says, like, we're talking World Cup and Morales is running the show. I don't even know what that means. What do you mean, Morales? I'm here every day, and Sedano's on, and Kap. We haven't had Sedano yesterday, but that's what we do with the title, the social team in the back. And now we're talking about it in our chat. And Timothy Johnson, who's sitting in for Carlo, sweet Timmy, he's giving lip to Sedano. I don't know if that's a good idea.
Why not?
The black hand? Sedano don't put up with that.
Oh, really?
I mean, there's a point.
Yeah.
The biggest show in ESPN LA history.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show is on the air.
No offense, Tim. The content's driven by us. So what we're talking about is what you should be posting as a title on social.
Right.
Okay.
But what Tim says is, he goes, who knew that you guys wouldn't be talking about the biggest sporting event happening in LA today? And I'm like, well, wait a second. Hold on a second. You know who we are.
You might know who we are, but we know who you are. You understand?
Like, what was the name of that
River
movie?
Phoenix, the river runs through it.
A river runs through it.
Yeah.
You guys ever see that? Brad Pitt, like River Ryan sounds like
sounds
that
like
kind
a
of
guy who walks into a room as Schwanz has been there 11 minutes already, you know?
Maybe his debut will be during the summer of Schwanz.
The summer of Schwanz begins July 9th.
It probably will. I would wonder what if he comes up on July 9th?
That'd be great.
By the way,
you guys can have a great time.
A little sabor. Yeah, I don't think people like being called hacks.
You're the güero on the radio.
Giant Mexican, horn section. And
Did you have me on your show to berate me? Is that what you're doing now?
give me a freaking break.
I'm reacting to Art Bell.
Yeah.
Midnight in the desert. I'm Art Bell.
Scott Kaplan, eat a fat one, bro.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show on 710 ESPN.
The all-new ESPN LA app and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
We're bigger than U.S. Steel.
Wow, that's crazy.
Well, you want to woo-woo?
Bit boy.
Right now.
Monstrous.
Beto, I don't want to eat that. We did it, Dad. We did it.
You were riding high on the stinger last time.
Oh, big time.
Right, that's right. Of course we were.
So, mongrels, stay tuned.
As the young kids will say, lit.
Oh, yeah. 9:02 and 35 seconds.
Is this John Cicada?
No, this isn't John. Oh, that's it. Now you're disrespecting the Eminence Front?
Speaking of the Cowboy show, I think they opened this season with this song. Because I heard
Eminence
it's like,
Front?
that's Cappy. They stole this from Sedano and Kap.
Mm-hmm. And then we stole it from the Who.
Well, we stole it really from the movie Entourage. That's when we referenced it first. And that kind of became the theme song.
Oh, from the movie, bro.
It's the movie Entourage that they use this in. And we were referencing the movie, and then we played it. Because this is where they go to the red carpet, almost at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
And then that kind of became the theme song.
It's a nice bet for that.
Oh, it was perfect. And then Cappy did the da, 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 da.
Yeah.
And that's the history of the Sedano and Kap show.
So, but Cicada didn't write it.
No, Cicada had nothing
I swear
to
to
do
God,
with
if you keep up this anti-Cicada rhetoric.
That's not anti. I'm saying it's a great bet, and I wondered if the great artist John Cicada, who I'm becoming more familiar with, thanks to you and Sedano, especially thanks to the Black Hand, I'm glad to educate myself at this age. I'm not too old to learn. You know?
Welcome to the Sedano and Kap Morning Show, the digital hour on this 23rd of June, 2023, a live imaging Tuesday presented by Providence. Go ahead and do it. Where's your bullhorn?
It's right here. You ready?
Go.
Here we go.
Up ahead this hour, we will talk World Cup. Michael Trudell will stretch it out and talk more things World Cup. Coming up, the 9:30 segment, the Lindsay segment, because Lindsay's back. We'll do the Lindsay segment. And around 9:45, Trudell's old producer, back when he did the show with Thompson, Michael Thompson, and now his producer on Lakers Talk, Michael Funches will dial in for his YouTube chat in 60 seconds.
Yes.
It's an Eminence Front.
Punchy lover.
It's an Eminence Front.
He's been in the YouTube chat all morning.
Eminence Front. Yeah. So, all right. Listen.
Hold on. I got to get the drop.
Oh.
Time for Funchy.
So that's later on this hour.
It's going to happen.
Okay.
It is going to happen.
Did you hear our bit on Friday when we did
Mace's Musings?
Now, of course, we did Mace's Musings, and then he's got this week off, so we won't do it this week.
Interesting vacation spot for Mace this week.
What do you mean he's taking like 17 weeks of vacation this summer?
I'm watching him, and he's in Seattle.
And I guess if you're going to go to Seattle, you'd go during the summer when the weather is probably at its best.
Because the weird thing about, and we've done this bit before, so it's not a fresh bit. And we give them a hard time on the show. Ireland does, Emily, Brian Cohen, myself, when I'm in there, is all of a sudden his social media explodes when he's on vacation. He doesn't do it when he's here for his own show at a hefty price tag, by the way. But he'll do it. He'll post 14 different stories while he's on vacation, but they're just of himself, never Juan. And also it's just like, hey, I'm in Seattle. Here's a picture of the ocean. Like, whatever, dude.
Well, yesterday was one of those weird pictures where it's like you're in your hotel room and you're looking out over the view and you take a picture of your legs and your feet and your legs are crossed like I'm relaxing. And just you know,
did he really?
Just so you know.
Wait, what's wrong with that?
I don't know what you're doing in your life, but in my life, I'm relaxing in a hotel room overlooking this spectacular view. My life is better than your life.
What's wrong with that? Isn't that like what people use social media for these days?
Yeah, but he's relaxing every day. He works 3 hours a day. He doesn't watch games. He comes in ill-prepared for his own show.
Well, if you think about it, then what would he post about on days he's working then? If his life is that
You know
boring?
what? He should be like, hey, prepping for the show, and it should be him on the computer every morning.
You'd have like the same picture over and over again every day, right?
Yeah, that is just it. I'm
What's
telling
wrong,
you.
Bergie?
The picture is my life's better than your life. I'm on vacation in Seattle.
Well,
yeah.
I look to have Morales come out this strongly against Mason for the first.
Well, I know you like it
couple
because
minutes
you're
of the show.
anti-Mace.
Yeah, I did enjoy listening. Now it probably went a little far, right? To
Just
where I was
now,
comfortable.
or the Mace music?
No, with the Mace attack, but maybe a little. I started to get a little bit uncomfortable about it, and I think that's what Bergman is stewing behind you. I'm not quite sure what to say about it.
No, I have a little something caught in my throat.
He doesn't drink enough water, this guy.
Got something in your throat, huh? How many cups of
In your
coffee are you
throat,
in
huh?
today?
Yeah.
How many cups are you?
One.
Well, only one cup in?
Yeah, I want a second cup, though.
Okay.
So if you had to do, today I'm going to drink a gallon of water.
I need one of those gallons just to carry around with
Yeah,
me.
you should
Like
carry
LeBron
around
does.
water. Is what you do. You carry around water all day.
It's not a part of what I do every single day, so I have to get into the habit. Everything has to be a habit. It's not a habit yet.
So just get a gallon every day. Just regular water. You don't need alkaline or anything. Just get regular purified water and drink a gallon every day.
Or I'll throw another concept at you. You seem to really like holding on to these coffee cups, and you drink hot coffee, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I only
just
have
get some hot water
one.
and just drink
From
hot
Scott.
water all day. You know, just put it in your coffee
But
cup.
do you use the coffee maker that I got you?
I was for a while. I stopped because
Stopped them.
I stopped wanting to buy the beans and get it all figured out, and then I have to clean the thing. Just a lot of,
So wait, so you bought him this nice thing?
No, he
I
did not buy me anything.
I regifted him
It was-
a nice coffee maker.
It's beautiful. I
Regifting is
love it.
fine.
It's
Yeah.
a good talking point.
Okay.
Yeah.
But now we were all into the K cups around here, you know? Right? I mean, isn't that what you're using?
No, I'm not even using that
What
anymore.
happened? You're brewing now?
Well, then, because I went to Costco and I bought a big thing of those K-Cups, and then I haven't gone back to buy another big thing of the K-Cups.
Uh-huh.
So now it's just in there.
You don't like the K-Cups that are in there?
No, because those are vanilla.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah,
you
that's
bring in the flavored ones.
Yeah,
Lynn.
I don't like
I do
flavor.
like the
Yeah.
flavored coffees.
No,
No, he doesn't like the vanilla.
no, you got to get that
I
Pete's.
don't.
You got to get the Pete's. That Major Dickinson. That's his name.
Hey,
Major
why
Dickinson.
don't, how about you rotate with Bergie then? You get him this time.
Oh, this is going to be like when Travis used to do the Starbucks rotation, the old morning show, and then he just stiffed us and was like, I ain't doing this anymore. Because he's cheaper than you guys.
Wait a second. Hold on. You mean to tell me that one person would buy the Starbucks?
So here's how this is the old Keyshawn days.
Okay.
Keyshawn, LZ. This was after Sedano was doing afternoon. So it was Travis, LZ, Keyshawn, myself. Usually would partake. Raj, every once in a while, would like, hey, give me a breakfast sandwich, whatever. So he always accounted for that like once a week. And how it would work is we would just rotate. But the bill would be, you've got
$50.
No, like $20 at the time.
Oh, okay.
And we all had the app, so you get points. This is back when the Starbucks points really, like, you would end up getting a free day once every week sometimes. But Travis would be like, he was in for a couple weeks, and then he realized
It's
he's just
expensive.
getting a regular coffee.
Mhm.
So, the cheapskate that he is, opted out and was like, yeah, I can't do this anymore.
Well, it's like your friend that doesn't drink alcohol that splits the bill and everybody gets 2 margaritas, and then you can understand why that person's kind of like, all right, well, should I maybe get my own bill?
No.
No what? No
Because I
what?
think that's ridiculous. It's like very nitpicky, and it's just like just split the bill evenly.
I mean, that's an extra like $40 sometimes.
As the
That's
person-
just in-
Because Travis can't afford it at all,
I'm just saying, as a person who doesn't drink, I feel like it's just like whatever. This is just part of the going out with the group, right?
Well, I feel like if I'm going out with a group and everybody's drinking and one person isn't drinking,
Hey, he just picked up a $700 tab on Friday night.
Well, it was expensive. I had a pretty hefty bar bill on Friday night, but I also had like 20 people.
And then he had Beto on to explain it yesterday, but there was really no hook to the story. So after the show, I texted Cappy and Sedano. I wanted to keep everybody else out of it. I didn't want to embarrass him and talk about it on the air like I am now.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, what was the hook exactly to Beto?
Yeah,
I kind of screwed that one up.
Well, no, I just thought,
and Beto was great, but I don't even think Beto knew what the hook was.
I thought Beto was going to come in. I expected Beto yesterday to kind of air me out to everybody.
And he didn't. He respected you.
Yeah, he didn't air me out, which is kind of what I thought was going to be funny.
I said he might have been in the car with his kid.
Yeah, that's what
he was trying to be
and that was a good point.
Maybe. I haven't thought about that. But if there's a group of people and everybody's drinking and one person or two people at the table are not drinking and the bill comes, like those two people at the table would probably more often than not be like, yeah, just whatever, split it however. But like if you didn't drink and it's $15-18 a drink and somebody else had 4.
Well, I think that's what Morales is saying, though, is that a couple of times, and Travis is just like, yeah, whatever. Okay, well, I'll split it even. But then if you're doing it every day, then you're doing the math for a year. I can understand why one person would want to opt out of it.
You know, I this morning, I was on my way in and I was looking at the Starbucks app. And I was contemplating.
Is this while you were driving?
This is while I was driving.
Okay.
And I acknowledge that. I'm contemplating, am I going to get a Starbucks this morning? I don't drink coffee on the way out.
No, you're going to get a $500 ticket for texting while driving.
Am I going to get a Starbucks today?
You know, it's funny you say that because I was on my phone and I was watching CNBC earlier this morning.
Oh, no.
And a cop on a motorcycle went riding right by me.
Bro.
And I went like this. I went, oops, better put my phone down. I'm like, wait, this cop just rode right by me. He didn't say a word. He wasn't like, hey, put your phone down, smart guy.
Maybe he's a listener.
But I went to the Starbucks app this morning, and I wasn't going to get the egg bites because usually I get a small latte and these 2 little egg bites, $13. Okay, so this morning I'm like, I don't even want the egg bites. I just want the coffee. I looked at the coffee, a small coffee at Starbucks, $6.25 or $6.50 or whatever
for a latte. That's not a regular coffee.
Yeah, for a small latte. And I said to myself, gosh, I feel like in years past, I would get the big one, whatever the biggest one is at Starbucks, and it was $4.80. Now I'm getting the much smaller version, and it's $6.50. Why am I doing this? Why do I do this?
I don't know. Why?
So I chose not to. I said no coffee. No $6.50 cup of small coffee that I don't even love that much anyway.
Yeah.
So that's it.
See, I don't drink coffee, but for you, do you not feel great? Do you not feel awake?
I feel totally great.
So stop drinking coffee. You're fine. You're good.
Yeah, I don't really need it.
Okay. All right. Well,
so the earlier discovery earlier this year was, so he used to be a big cream in the coffee guy. And I don't know why I drink black unless it's like end of the day coffee and I've already broken the fast. So I'll drink black. And black coffee is very healthy for you. Like just straight black coffee.
Is that right?
Not Starbucks because of what they do to their beans. But if you just drink regular black coffee, it's actually one of the better things you put in your system. Obviously not to an extreme, but black coffee is a very healthy thing. But we ruin it in America because we don't drink espresso. Most people don't drink espresso. And they put all kinds of crap full of calories and sugar into coffee. And they make it dessert. So we were trying to, both Sedano and I were trying to talk Cappy into just black coffee. So he tried that the first few days, and he was like, it's so bad. It's so bad. Then he realized how good it is, but that it causes quite a caffeine hit to his system and his bowels.
I was vibrating, dude. I was vibrating. Seriously.
But that's not what's going on when I walked in
this
morning.
This morning, it's just a regular morning scrape.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, right?
Just notice how we just talk about it so matter-of-factly now, like just a morning scrape.
Right. Nothing major going on here. Anyway, so now I'm back to the creamy stuff.
Okay. Well, Cappy, I know that I would like to keep talking about coffee, but I was curious how many World Cup games you've watched at this point.
It's kind of to the point where I'm turning on my television every day and going directly to whoever's playing. So, like, for me, this is what I'm getting at.
You're more of a casual.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm not hardcore at all.
Yeah.
I'm not not one bit. And I don't know who anybody is. I mean, I know who Messi is. I know who Ronaldo is. I know who Mbappe is. I know who Pulisic is.
Okay.
But like this Viking dude that you were talking about earlier today, what's this guy's name? He scored 4 goals.
Erling Haaland, yeah.
What's his name?
Erling Haaland. He's top 10 player in the world.
And who's he play for?
Manchester City, unfortunately.
No, but who's he play for nationally?
Norway.
Norway.
Yeah.
So, like, I've seen this guy. He's like this big, giant white Viking. Does
He literally
have
looks like a Viking.
Yeah, does he have like a little ponytail thing happening in the back?
And he's got it shaved along the sides.
Yeah.
And then it just kind of accentuates how Viking he looks like. And then
I played the Russian national anthem because we had it yesterday.
Because he's a Viking.
Yeah, a Viking. That works.
You know.
Well, no, So my wife is Norwegian, right? So her maiden name is Mikkelsen, so she's pulling hard from Norway.
Okay,
and they've
gotcha.
got the scene like in Times Square. They took over Times Square with the row. You see that?
Oh,
Like the rowing thing. That's what they do.
Not only did I see it, but yesterday I was listening to DeMarco and Travis. And Marcus Grant was in yesterday for Travis. And when you put Marcus Grant, who is that Star Wars brother, and you put him in with DeMarco, these two guys geek out. Like, honestly, because I don't know if you know this or not, but DeMarco was the vice president of the Dungeons and Dragons Club in his high school. Marcus and DeMarco sound when they're on the radio together like the two of them are hosting a Dungeons and Dragons meeting.
Oh, wow.
Because they were talking about the situation where the Norwegian fans took over Times Square and they were rowing.
Yeah.
And whether or not that was a problem, like, are you in my way? I'm trying to get to the subway. And then they started talking about conventions or something where Norwegian Vikings get together to come up with like their names or something like Thor. Or I don't know, man. I don't know what they were talking about, but I just heard this. Did you hear this yesterday, Berg? Did you hear your boy
We've
Marcus?
got audio.
Oh, really?
You want the audio of them talking about the Norwegians, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. About 2 minutes here.
So New York City was invaded by Norway fans, and have you guys seen the videos of them rowing in Times Square?
The Norwegians doing the row. Yeah, that was
Okay,
cool.
so I also saw them in the
Aren't they
subway.
Vikings, Norwegians?
Yes.
No wonder. Okay.
They were doing the rowing inside the subway.
Oh.
So listen, if you've been to New York, you know how crowded, smelly, disgusting those subways can be. And sometimes you just need to go from place A to B, and you need that subway space. So them being down there doing all that cute, but get up. We need the space. So tip or no tip, if you were commuting and they were doing that, you would actually be annoyed, not impressed.
If I was a New Yorker?
Yes.
Tip.
Yeah.
New Yorkers hate everything.
Not everything.
Everything. Yes.
Tip. I would be annoyed. Like, it's cute when you're watching it from afar, but if I'm trying to get to work and they're in the way, yeah, I'm annoyed.
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm annoyed.
But I don't think they're holding you up, are they?
I don't
They're
think
just
so.
annoying. They're just making your commute loud.
No, because they're sitting down. So that space that you can't. Have you been in a subway packed in New York? It's like sardines.
I can stand up. They can stand
No,
up.
they're no standing
So
up.
I
like
literally
that.
sent your text to them and said, hey, cut this, but I didn't realize.
I'm heading towards work.
I thought they talked about
you're
Norwegians.
not
They do.
Standing in the doorway so the train won't
probably
move.
is after this.
Yeah, but if they're sitting on the platform and I really have space to stand on the, like, I don't want to be stepping over people.
Okay.
On my way to the
Honestly,
train.
All I know is this. These guys started talking about Norwegian.
What?
I might try some Norwegian.
They are, you know,
But a group of
I know
like
it's-
Brazilian cats.
I know it's
Yeah.
stereotypical, but like they're large. Scandinavians are large people generally.
They are. They're big and they're strong.
Yeah.
Aren't they named like Thor's daughter? Is that them?
Some of them,
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
Say Thor's daughter.
Thor's daughter? Yes.
Thorson.
Thorson. Like you can grab a stone.
There's a whole like naming convention. Like Dottir is like for the women.
Yeah.
And Thor's son is like for instance, if your father was named Thor,
you
would be
Thor's
Thor's
son.
son. But if you were a girl and your father is Thor, you were
Thor's
Thor's
daughter.
daughter.
I love that.
That's how it works.
I love that.
Okay, so
I'm
this is
telling you right now,
All
I'm
right.
listening to this yesterday afternoon. I'm like, these two are in a Dungeons and Dragons convention, the two of them right now, between Marcus and DeMarco. Honestly, these two guys. I was cracking up, though, listening to this, because I saw that whole Norwegian thing in the subway, and I went, people, please, we're trying to get somewhere here. Get up. This is New York City. We got to go here, people. Let's go. But this Norwegian player,
Erling Haaland.
Okay, I don't know. See, I don't know him.
Yeah.
And so I'm blown away by seeing the way he's scoring goals. But I will say this. Messi yesterday, for anybody that didn't see this Argentina game yesterday, I'm sure you were watching this, Mike.
I was, yeah.
It blew my mind early in the match when he missed a kick. He missed a penalty kick.
Penalty, yeah.
And you know, you think that he's Messi. He's never going to miss a penalty kick like this. And he took a stutter step. Goalie went one way and Messi went to the right, and the ball wasn't even really shot on goal. It was outside of the post. So, like, even a superstar like Messi in a stage like that could miss what we all would assume is an automatic 100% every time.
Yeah, so penalty kicks are tricky in the sense that, especially if you're somebody like Messi, you take so many that you inevitably are going to miss some. You just are. Now, I'd say his conversion rate is probably, I don't know, something in the 70s, like 70%. So it's not automatic, but yeah, you're definitely surprised when he misses. I hate when players do the stutter thing. They're trying to make the goalie jump, and then they can just easily lay it the other way. That percentage-wise is actually a less effective technique than just going up there, picking your spot, and banging it home. So in that sense, I didn't like what he did, but he made up for it very quickly by scoring 2 more goals. He now leads the World Cup at age 38 with 5 goals. He's the all-time leading scorer in the history of the competition. And it's fun for me as somebody that kind of grew up, like he's been playing for my entire adult life.
How many World Cups is this for Messi?
This is his 6th, which in its own right is crazy.
Right.
Because most players are lucky to make a second World
Well, right,
Cup.
because he's 38, and this is over the course of 24 years. Do I have the math right?
He's his first World Cup, he was 18,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Yes. And so then just do the +4 every other time.
Okay.
It's really ridiculous that he's still playing at this level. It's like it's LeBron James at age 41 last year in his 23rd season.
I'm 41 years old.
Still being able to play at an all-star level, but he did not lead the Lakers in the postseason to, well, actually, let me backtrack a second. He did lead the Lakers to a first-round win, and that kind of was miraculous, right, over Houston, who was favored every game. And so Messi is now in the group stage. What would be, I think, surprising even to me as a longtime Messi stan is if he's able to lead Argentina all the way to another World Cup title.
Do you say Stan?
Yeah, Stan.
Yeah, I also kind of let that go. I wasn't sure if he screwed up the word fan.
No, you said Stan. I've heard the reference, but for Cappy, who didn't get that, why don't you explain what that
for
means?
soccer experts like Chris, who
No, Stan has nothing to do with soccer.
Oh, what does that have to do
Stan
with?
just being like a big fan of somebody, like
didn't know.
Eminem, the song Stan.
That's what it came from.
Never heard of it.
You never heard
What?
anybody say LeBron Stan?
No.
You're a LeBron Stan?
Nope.
Have you ever heard the song that's like, my tea's gone cold, I'm wondering why.
Like Morales would be a
song.
John Cicada stan.
Oh, yeah.
For
I'd
example.
also be a John Ireland stan.
I'm a John Ireland stan.
But Trudell is not a Mason stan.
Definitely not.
Cap, you're a Bronny stan.
I'm a huge Bronny stan.
That's
Okay.
my cardiac brother, Bronny.
Who are some of your other just favorites in general? There's favorite people, favorite athletes, favorite musicians.
Okay,
favorite-
I'm an Otani stan.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lucas Stan?
I'm a Lucas stan. I'd call
Wait a minute,
myself
Lucas
a
stan.
Lucas
That sounds like something else.
Yeah.
Evan Cohen thinks you're a DeAndre Ayton stan.
I mean, I'm like a half DeAndre stan. I'm like an $8 million worth of a DeAndre.
I'm an
stan.
Evan Cohen stan.
Yeah.
I like Evan Cohen a lot. Yeah.
Cappy is
Big
a
stan,
yacht
huh?
rock stan.
I am.
Yeah, I'm a yacht rock stan too.
Well,
but I'm a Messi stan also because here's the thing: he misses that penalty kick yesterday, right?
And what does he do about it, Cappy?
And then the first goal that he scored, was so spectacular.
Beautiful.
The way he's running towards the ball, and there's another, I assume, forward or midfielder that let the ball, because I don't know.
No,
I'm just watching. I don't know who's playing what position at this point.
It doesn't matter.
But lets the ball sort of go because he knows Messi's coming.
So,
and
I'm glad
would
you
never.
pointed, hold on. I'm glad you pointed this specific moment out. So that's called a dummy, right? The action of, so basically you let the ball go through you, and so that you're tricking the defender and the goalie into thinking that you're going to do something. Sometimes you let it go between your legs to do a dummy. Sometimes you just kind of feign in one direction. And I want to say it was DePaul that did the dummy, but it was a beautiful technique that you have to have known exactly who's behind you. You got to check your shoulder, which is what you're always telling kids to do. And Messi knew that was happening, so he put himself in position to slot it into the corner. Oh, scored.
But
this is kind of like when Sedano did Horn's chin on the board.
Right.
Trudell just walked us through the dummy.
It was beautiful. And I thought to myself, wow, like I don't, like in basketball or football, there are set plays. Like in soccer, I was like, I don't know if that's like some set play or if he could hear Messi coming or if Messi was communicating in some way or if he had the peripheral vision to look over his shoulder and see that Messi was coming. It was a spectacular goal. And in fact, you know what, Lindsay? I think we have that first goal, the audio.
Can I hear it, Lindsay?
Yeah, the first one. Oh, wait a second. Bergie's moving over because
Lindsay's not in there.
Yeah.
Messi picks it up, one touch. Who's got the velvet slippers on, the little fella? Here come Argentina. Brilliant ball by Messi. Julian Alvarez, good save. Here's the chance for Paredes. He tees up Messi. Is this another one? Lionel Messi, there's the block. And Messi again, Martin! Lionel Messi in the double. Argentina get the win. And the little magic man gets his second goal of the game.
But that's the second goal.
Yeah, that's the second goal.
Yeah, that's the goal where Messi gets the ball. And by the way, again, you talk about amazing. He gets the ball kicked across the crease, I'll call it, in front of the goalkeeper, in the box. He lifts his left leg in a way where he can control the ball, but like it looked so bizarre the way he right, exactly. He how would you describe that? It's
not something you see very often. It's a an outside of the foot sort of rear control, which almost nobody in the world can do.
Yeah, because when it hit his foot, it came right back down.
And that's the thing that makes him the most special of any soccer player that I've ever watched. This goes, I don't care. I get into arguments with our great friend Pepe Mantilla about this because Pepe is a Pele guy, so he still doesn't love Messi, even though he's just at the market. So, but the way that Messi is able to control the ball is better than any player in history. He just needs one little touch, and it drops by his foot. It is basically attached to his foot.
And what happens after he makes this play is then he goes around a defender. By the way, the goalkeeper has now come out of the goal. He's trying to chase down the ball. Messi is maneuvering around defenders and goalkeeper, and he tries to take a shot. It gets blocked, but he's got this hunger and this pursuit to keep going. And he finally, through two defenders, is able to crush the ball because the goalkeeper's out, I don't know, 4 or 5,
You're
6.
so passionate about this. Keep going,
dude,
Cappy.
I was blown away by, look, you miss a penalty kick. Some guys, maybe it gets in their head. For him to score the goal, the one where we were talking about, the dummy goal that you just called it, and then this goal that we're talking about right now, where he went through everybody, goalkeeper, multiple defenders, and that passion for, I'm going to score. Nothing is going to stop me from scoring this goal. It was awesome. It was really amazing.
Spectacular. And so in doing so, that second goal gave him 18 all-time. So he now leads all goal scorers by 2 goals. And Kylian Mbappe, who's only 28 years old, by the way, is now tied for second with 16 goals.
But the difference is that for Messi, he's played in, I don't know how many matches it's been in World Cup history.
28.
Okay. And for Mbappe, he's gotten to this number of goals in a much quicker period
16.
of time. Yeah.
So he's done it quicker.
Mbappe,
now he's more of a pure goal scorer. Messi has also created a lot more goals, right? So Messi has a bunch of assists. So like in soccer, goals they're a little bit more important than the assists, but it's close, right? So to me, you put those together, and then Messi leads everybody else by a lot as well.
Yeah. The goal though that Messi scored, the first one.
Yes.
It was Andres Cantor who had this typical but amazing call. Go ahead and play.
Slow down an Argentina attack. Here's Almada on the move for the world champions. Now Medina. Pulled back here. Let's it run. Messi! History in Dallas! 40 years to the day since Diego Maradona scored the hand of God. Lionel Messi scores the goal to make him the World Cup's all-time leading scorer.
That was the first goal. What I'm looking for was the one in Spanish.
Oh, I had that one too. That was the same one. Here we go.
I specifically said
Okay,
that.
I don't know who the announcers are, though, Cap.
Well, everyone knows Cantor,
Okay,
but so.
here we go.
Still going.
I love it, man.
The third one was a little extra, right?
I love it.
Well, Cantor's is known for this goal call, and then you have a lot, especially in the Spanish language broadcast, you have a lot of kind of trying to equal that goal call, which is very difficult to do. But I liked how we shouted out before the goal actually went in. So it was Leandro Paredes that's who did the dummy, and that's just such a clever, like you said, Cappy. Like soccer doesn't have a lot of set plays outside of set pieces. So you might see a team go through a routine on a corner kick or a free kick, and it's something that they've drilled in practice. But for the most part, these guys have just played a billion games in their lives, and a lot of it is instinctual. And the way that the Argentinian players understand the game, I think, is at an even higher level than most teams. And that's part of what you saw in that play, and Messi's at the center of it. And it's very fun to watch. And I was impressed with how you picked up on it as a casual.
Well, I will just say this. Messi, as brilliant as he was yesterday, it was crazy how Messi scores 2 goals early in the day, and then Mbappe comes back to score a brilliant goal, his first one in particular. And then there was this huge rain delay. yesterday.
2 hours.
Yeah. So France was playing. It was Iraq, as I recall, and there was this massive rain delay in Philadelphia. I mean, the rain was just coming down. The stadium got emptied out. There was lightning, etc. But Mbappe knows. At least this is the way I look at it. Mbappe knows that Messi is putting on a goal-scoring exhibition right now, and Mbappe got to keep pace. And so he put up 2 goals yesterday, which was amazing.
Yeah.
And to your, I think you made this point earlier. The only guy who really is one of the massive stars, I mean, the star of all of this is Ronaldo, and he hadn't done anything yet.
Well, so Ronaldo, they kick off in 30 minutes. So when we're off the air, Portugal plays Uzbekistan, and I would be surprised if you don't get a goal from Ronaldo against Uzbekistan, assuming that he's starting. I haven't actually looked yet. Now, the difference between Ronaldo...
Yes, they're playing Uzbekistan.
Yeah, that's why I did it.
Okay.
Uzbekistan?
Uzbekistan.
Ooh.
Come on, Trudell, get in with the bit, man.
The difference between the way that
You
Portugal...
already ripped Sakata today, and that really pissed me off.
I didn't
It
rip
pissed off
Sakata.
Sedano, too.
I didn't rip him.
How dare you disrespect John Sakata?
I didn't rip him. I just wondered if Morales had him literally right next to Paul McCartney.
Well, he called him the great John Sakata.
That's all.
And
I
then
didn't
you
say
seem
one
to
of
be
the
offended.
greatest ever. I said the great John
And
Sakata.
He said the great Evan Cohen earlier.
Yeah.
And so that's 2 the greats so far.
Do you know how
on the
many
show.
times my father has made love while John Sakata's playing in the
How many?
background? Probably hundreds.
Oh. Who's got more? You think your father's got more goals, or you think Messi's got more goals?
What
to
now?
Sakata?
One more time.
Who's got more goals?
My father?
Or Messi to Sakata?
I don't know if Messi makes magic to Sakata.
You don't know, huh? But he makes magic on the field. You even heard the little magic man. I mean, I love how they all call him the little guy, and they all.
Well, he is little.
Yeah, he's tiny.
He's 5'7", yeah.
Yeah.
Travis does a whole impersonation of him, and he sounds like a child, basically. That's his bit. All right, 9:31, the Lindsay segment. You got anything else, Trudell? Or?
Well, it seemed like you were wanting to go in a different direction.
Well,
there
it's
with your
just we've been doing it for a while. And sometimes
Hey, listen, this is the most soccer talk and most World Cup talk
I
we've
think
had.
we should reset the Giannis trade and maybe a little Julius Randle, but I also do want to hear what Lindsay's been thinking.
So we've got the Lindsay segment in just a few moments. But first, our friends from Pizza Hut. That's why I got my Pizza Hut hat on. They are bringing in food today.
Oh, we ordered like lemon pepper wings.
Yeah, you going to suck on the wing, Trudell?
What time are they being
They're
delivered?
here.
Walking in.
That's why I just said it.
100%. 100% eating them right now.
All right, this is when the Pizza Hut people come in.
Bergie, we got those lemon pepper wings coming.
How is it that we screw this up? How do we screw this up? I asked 4 people, are we ready with Pizza Hut? Everyone's like, yeah, Pizza Hut. Now I do the Pizza Hut thing, and everyone's like, oh, no, he's calling for Pizza Hut. Why am I ranting again on the show today?
I'll eat a slice of pepperoni right now for breakfast.
Yeah, you'll have pepperoni?
I 100% will.
Hope they got the thin crust today. I love the thin
Who's
crust.
this gentleman? I haven't seen this gentleman before. What's your name, sir? Makoto, good to see you.
What's happening?
Makoto.
Makoto, come on in, Makoto. How are you, man? Come on in. Come
Come on in. Don't worry, I'm not that scary.
Yeah, how are you, man? Here, come say hello. Take a seat.
What kind of pies we got here?
Oh, let's see what we got here.
Makoto, sit down.
Makoto, what do you got here? Let's take a look.
Kasim, can you help out what's going on?
Makoto, you've been watching the World Cup?
Makoto, look at that. That's pepperoni.
We got here
with green pepper, jalapenos.
Oh,
beautiful.
I like a pep and,
okay.
I like a pep and green green. Yeah, I'll take some of that.
Here you go.
Peppy.
Here you go, right here.
Oh, this is just pure pep right here. Oh yeah,
Is that
hold on.
straight pepperoni?
I'm just straight. Yeah, I'm just gonna eat a piece of straight
little
pep right here.
pepperoni, huh? And what's that one, Makoto? Sorry. What's that one right there?
And then your friend Dennisy is here from Pizza Hut.
Dennisy. Yeah. All right. I can't see what that pizza pie is. Let's take a look at that one. Oh, that looks like an everything. That looks like, a little like a Supreme. Here, let me show this to everybody. Oh, that's nice. Look at that one right. Oh, is that
excellent.
good? Look at that right there.
Well, we didn't execute this as we could have.
Well,
but
we
that's
could
okay.
have. We
could have. We could have done this a little bit.
Good to see you. Great. And what's in here? Are these like the wings or something? Oh, the wings are over there. Because I know Bergie, you ordered those lemon pepper
Yeah,
ones.
lemon pepper. Those are the best of the lemon pepper.
Oh, look at those. Let's take a look at those bad boys.
Suck on that wing, Cappy.
Oh, wow.
So they can see you enjoy it.
These are boneless.
Oh, yeah. Put that in there.
What is this? Are these lemon pepper or is this another flavor? Boneless honey barbecue. Okay, boneless honey barbecue. The lemon pepper is somewhere here, Berg. They're somewhere. And then we're going extra crazy today with some kind of a Cinnabon mini roll. Is that right? Then oh God, that's bad.
I'll eat that too.
Oh my God, that's what's bad about this? There's no denying it. You cannot not eat it. That's the problem, right, Dennis? I mean, don't you think?
Well, the best of any white sauce is frosting. I don't know
So,
if you guys
Cappy,
do that.
tell your friends, all of the people on the YouTube and on the app today in our digital hour about the Pizza Hut app.
I would love to. Pizza Hut has a $9.99 pizza deal all day, every day. You get a 1 large topping pizza, or a medium 3-topping pizza for $9.99. Let me tell you that again. A large 1-topping pizza or a medium 3-topping pizza for $9.99 when you carry out. Now, 2 pizzas for under $10 available every day. All you have to do is order at pizzahut.com or do what I did, which is download the Pizza Hut app, and you can get these great deals every day. They are available at participating locations. There are some extra charges for extra cheese or extra toppings, stuffed crust or whatever. But the wings, Pizza Hut's wings now, sauced and tossed. You've heard me talk about waxed and vaxxed. Now you got sauced and tossed to perfection. Oh, my goodness. Traditional bone-in or crispy boneless wings.
Cabby, pass me the wings.
Which ones do you want? You want the lemon pepper?
Yeah, I want the lemon pepper.
Dude, these look good.
Pass one of them.
Here, I'm gonna give you these right here. Do you want ranch? Is a good question.
No, thanks.
That's a good question.
Not a white sauce guy other than frosting.
Buffalo mild, buffalo medium, buffalo burning hot, honey barbecue, garlic parmesan, sweet chili, spicy garlic, and then I happen to really like the dry rubs, lemon pepper and Cajun style.
Oh,
amazing.
lemon pepper's right here.
Amazing. And at the end of it all, the ultimate chocolate chip cookie or the Cinnabon mini rolls.
Beautiful. And our friend from Pizza Hut here is Mikoto, right?
Yes, Makoto.
Makoto,
Good
nice
morning,
to see
sir.
you,
How
man.
are you?
Morning, good.
Makoto, what do you think of the Giannis trade? Sorry, Chris.
I think it's going to be interesting. It definitely changes a little bit of the power of the different teams. So, hopefully
There you go,
it'll
Trudeau.
be good.
That's solid
Well
analysis
said.
right there.
That's well said,
That's
Makoto.
solid analysis.
Now, Mikoto, what do you do for Pizza Hut? Because usually our friend Dennis, he comes in, but we're bringing in Mikoto today.
I'm the corporate controller.
Oh, beautiful. So you handle all the money.
I just manage all the money.
Well, that's important, though. Make sure the checks to ESPN LA clear, right? There we go. Well, thank you so much, Mikoto. Thank you, Dennessy. Thank you, everybody at Pizza Hut.
Mikoto,
We
these
love
wings
Pizza
are
Hut, especially fresh first thing in the morning.
Really good.
It is time for the Lindsay segment. We like to do the Lindsay segment around 9:30 each weekday. We play a TV theme, or in today's case, a game theme. How about this? On this day in 1991, Sonic the Hedgehog was first released for the Sega Genesis game.
I love this game. Did you play Sonic at all,
I
Chris?
was not a Sega kid.
You weren't?
I was a Nintendo kid, and I wanted Sega, but my parents were like, no, it's too violent.
Too violent.
Because of Mortal Kombat, remember?
Oh, yeah,
That's
Mortal
why.
Kombat was on there. But this game was so much fun.
It was. I later in life did it. I think I did it, like, at arcades, right?
Yeah, I feel like I played it at the stand-up version.
Yeah, that's what I did. The 9:30 segment, the Lindsay segment, thanks to Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. If you're in the market for new flooring, shop at Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, where every day is a deal, no gimmicks. Call 866-624 or go to HernandezWholesaleFlooring.net. No sale beats wholesale. Time. You can follow her, by the way, at Lindsay Baseball on Twitter, Instagram. Take it away, producer Lindsay.
Thanks, Christopher. So there's a giant tortoise named Jonathan who's living on the remote island of St. Helena, and he's believed to be at least 194 years old, and Guinness just named him a world records icon. So this is like a special status that they give to people, that do something extraordinary. So the fact that there is this turtle, named Jonathan, by the way, that lived to be almost 200 years old, he's reached icon status. So this guy was hatched around 1832, which means he's older than the telephone, the light bulb, and modern photography. He's outlived 7 British monarchs and 36 U.S. presidents while roaming the grounds of the governor's mansion. So he's got cataracts, so he can't see all that well.
Oh, that sucks.
But his hearing is excellent. And I was just obsessed with this when I saw it because I was like, man, first of all, his name's Jonathan. I love when animals are named people names because I just think it's very funny. And the fact that, he's been around since the 1800s. That's insane. So if you could live to be 194 years old, like Jonathan the tortoise, would you want to?
Oh, by the way,
Cappy?
listen to Mason, Ireland, noon to 3.
Oh, come on.
Wow. By the way, you should send Jonathan to Dr. Cerruti and get those
Hey, that's a good
cataracts.
idea. It's a good idea.
If not
Hi,
him,
this is Dr. Cerruti.
we'll send him to VisionWorks. Something. We'll get those eyes fixed. How do they know that the tortoise is 190
So I
something?
guess there.
Look at the shell, right?
Well,
I don't know.
It
It's
I
has
think the
some-
shell can tell you.
really
I
like
think,
in
I
a
think.
tree. Like when you cut
cut
down a
the rings,
tree,
yeah.
you see the rings.
Well, I do think that's a factor. However, he's documented as coming over, having been hatched around 1832 because he came over on the ship from, he lives in St. Helena, so he
Where's
went
that?
over there. I don't know. It's like a British island, I think.
Oh,
I'm not sure.
It says you can measure the shell's length against counting the growth rings on the scutes.
So it's similar.
But
With carbon date, we can age anything.
But he's like documented to have been over there at the earliest 1832.
Like you can age a Schwanz based on the rings.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really? I'm not even going to say it.
Don't do it.
Like, the gesture is enough.
Just let the joke breathe.
Yeah.
Let it just go.
The gesture is enough. Yeah.
Cappy, I feel like you would not want to live to be that old, would you?
No, I kind of think I would.
Okay.
You want to see all your kids die? You want to see all your girlfriend die?
You know, it's just a weird. I hadn't thought about it in that morbid way, Berg. But I will say one thing. This last week, I went to my dentist office, right? And I'm sitting in the waiting room, and there's this very, very old lady sitting across from me. And then this woman came out from the dentist office, and this was her mother. And I knew the woman. So I said, hello, hi, how are you? Nice to see you. And I said, who's this lady you were with? And she goes, that's my mother. And she's like 100 years old. And I'm like, wow, it didn't look like a great quality of life, So 194, I mean, if I could be who I am right now and be 194 years old, I'm good. By the way, the brother Kasim has walked in and has hijacked
He just took
the
my
pizza.
Well, to be honest, Bergman wants pizza.
I did. I'm hungry. I asked for a piece of pizza.
But Berg, you got to have some of the pepperoni and jalapeno. It's really good.
I'm going to try a piece of that.
Yeah, really good. Yeah.
Thank you, Kasim.
I'm still crushing wings over here.
Trudell, would you want to live to be 200 or 194?
I'll grab that in one sec, Cappy. I mean, Lindsay, it's a very tough question in that I think about this as weighing basically pain tolerance and sort of mixing in whatever you start to lose mentally alongside getting to see my kids grow, eventually grandkids. But I was thinking about that in the good way until Bergman basically made it sound like it's just a funeral that you're witnessing all of your family members dying.
Yeah.
So
that's how I look at it.
So like if I'm living that long, this is what has to come with that is that like does the rest of what my reality would be go along that same time frame? Because obviously none of us want to live to see like that level of tragedy as the kids and the grandkids get older. But if I get to see my grandkids age and then see my great grandkids age, and if that process plays out, then I'll take the pain that it's going to be with my wilting body.
Well, put yourself in Jonathan's shoes, or shell, if you will. He, as a turtle, his siblings, his mate, everyone in his family, they all have long lives because turtles, those tortoises, those giant tortoises, live particularly long. So I don't think it would be as heartbreaking if you were a turtle. So if you look at it from that perspective, you're like, heck yeah, I'm going to live for 200 years. I'm going to live on this great island. I'm just going to eat all the grass and live my life.
You just don't want to be the only person
Correct.
that like kind of takes the pill and gets to live forever. And like that, I think would be harder. Although I don't know, Cappy, at a certain point, maybe that stuff jumps off you in a different way. And instead you're seeing your kids in your grandkids and your great grandkids and so on.
I just am thinking about my grandfather, who would be 106 years old right now. And what would he be able to see in my life? My kids, the graduating college, having gone through high school, playing sports. I mean, all the things that you didn't get to see and enjoy because you were not here. But at 106 years old, that'd be pretty good to have seen all of that.
Also,
very feisty.
If you were on Twilight, in Twilight, when you become a vampire, that's like the age you're frozen at forever. Mm-hmm. So I feel like that would be a lot different if that were the case, if you were frozen at a certain age instead of just aging past 100 years old, because that, like to your point, Cappy, that would not be a great quality of life.
Mike, I'm going in for the Supreme now. I've had the pepperoni and the jalapeno. It's really good, isn't it?
That's what I'm eating right now.
Yeah, this Pizza Hut is fantastic. But I'm going, and I love the crust.
I don't think I've ever had pizza this early in the morning.
Well, now you did.
And now I'm questioning why haven't I not had pizza this early before? It works for breakfast too.
Oh, no, exactly. Cold pizza. We once had a show named that on ESPN. That's where it all started.
Yeah.
All right, thank you to Lindsay for the Lindsay segment today, made possible by our friends at Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. Now, a new bit that we started last week. We didn't do it yesterday because I think Funches said he had stuff to do, which I don't really know what that means. But we now do Funches, who's often in the YouTube chat, riling things up, which I appreciate. He does basically a recap of the YouTube chat in 60 seconds.
Time for Funchy. Michael Funches.
To give us this morning's YouTube chat in 60 seconds, Michael Funches.
All right, Funchy, let's go.
All right, guys. First of all, when I got into the YouTube chat this morning, I was doing my business on the toilet. So,
all right.
So most people were asking me, do I take my shirt off or whatever? I do take my shirt off when I do my business in the bathroom.
Full naked or just
Wait, is that a thing?
Full naked if I'm like doing my why? And I'm gonna take my why? Why not take my shirt
Let
off?
me defend Funches. When I'm dressed up, like in a suit or something, I'll take off. Obviously I'm lowering the slacks. I'll take off the dress shirt and hang it up. So I defend Funches.
Wow.
Yeah, don't you want to be free? Don't you want to be free of just just going on?
It's never even occurred to me. It's never occurred to me.
You know what? If it's like a closed bathroom, I might take off my shirt.
So if you were here,
I don't think I'd do it there. But like a gas station bathroom, you can lock it or whatever. Yeah.
You know people that absolutely 100% will not go to the bathroom outside of their home?
Yeah.
That's a major problem. Hey, I can't have lunch today because as soon as I get done with lunch, I got to go to the bathroom, and I don't want to do it here in the restaurant. I got to go home. So I'm not going to eat lunch. Dude, learn to do that in other places.
This is crazy, but Funchy, I'm curious to hear what else you had. What else happened?
A lot of stuff about you today.
Yeah.
Your jersey. People think it's a 10-year-old's jersey.
They think it's a schmedium.
Yeah, they think you got it from the kids' rack at Dick's Sporting Goods. Yeah.
Okay. Go on.
Also, your stash. A lot of people reacting to your stash, which it has to go, man. You got to go.
Well, I mean, when the team loses, it'll go. But if the team continues to win, you keep that thing.
Funch, what is the overall sentiment about the mustache? Like, what were they calling him?
They called him like a 15-year-old sophomore in high school that was trying to grow a little hair. Here.
Oh, okay.
I saw one, I think, from Aunt Esther that was like Michael Jordan would be jealous of that mustache. I thought that was a good one. That was early in the day, but yeah.
Aunt Esther's good. He's amazing.
I'm not liking this segment so far, but go on.
Well, I mean, that's pretty much what it was almost all morning, Drew. It was just your stash and your jersey.
That's good. It's good. They're off my ass today.
Wow,
man.
that's
good.
exciting.
Yeah. Punchy, I love that WCW old school T-shirt.
That is
I don't
a
know
good
where
T-shirt.
you get all these old school T-shirts from.
I'm not going to let you know, man.
But I'll tell you right now, I was at a place the other day, like some vintage store, and they had all these old T-shirts, and I was like, I'm not buying an old ass T-shirt that's like feels like sandpaper for all this money. Like I
don't do that. I buy like new T-shirts that look vintage.
Oh, they do.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
It's the remake from Temu.
Yeah, I look like I wear like vintage T-shirts that are new.
You get that at Target?
No, I didn't.
Where you get that at?
I bought it on the internet somewhere.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm not going to tell you.
WCW though, old school
WCW
is like my favorite.
Me too. Me too. Ric Flair.
Oh yeah.
Sting.
Woo. Yeah. Like Goldberg.
Before Goldberg.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely. But I loved old school WCW. Eric Bischoff and that whole team.
Mm-hmm.
That was
NWO.
That was my squad.
There you go.
Yeah.
I doubted Funchy for a second the way he came in, but he brought it today. He brought it.
I did my homework today.
Yeah, no, it was
now
good.
Can I have some pizza?
Yeah. What do you want?
Yeah, go ahead.
This is the Supreme. I think.
Does it have meat in it?
It has pepperoni.
Okay, I'll eat it.
sausage.
Yeah, Funch likes the meat.
Time for Funchy.
Love meat.
It's got mushroom, green pepper,
mushroom too,
onion, and dude, you know how you like the crust, dude.
I'm with it.
I'm down.
Okay, I'm doing it right now.
Oh, thank you, Funchy.
Come on in and get some.
We're gonna take a 60-second timeout. Let's hear Mario's Valvoline Instant Oil Change Summer of Soccer report. Oh, hold on, we got to pot it up, but that's my fault. I actually screwed that up.
What?
I screwed it up.
What?
Yeah, I know. It doesn't happen often.
Not somebody else's fault.
No, it's my fault.
Weird.
I thought it was going to be slick. Give us a little time out to reset after all the pizza.
Mm-hmm.
But I screwed it up. So now, here's Mario's Summer of Soccer report.
It's time for your Valvoline Instant Oil Change Summer of Soccer update. Here's Mario Ruiz.
Superstars delivered all day yesterday at the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Lionel Messi scored twice to lead Argentina past Austria. Kylian Mbappe bagged a brace in France's victory over Iraq. And Erling Haaland struck twice as Norway beat Senegal in one of the most entertaining matches of the tournament so far. Now the spotlight shifts to another global icon. Cristiano Ronaldo in Portugal takes center stage this morning against Uzbekistan in a crucial Group K showdown from Houston, Texas, where hot temperatures are expected to hit the mid-90s, adding just another layer of challenge as Portugal looks to take a major step toward the knockout round.
And that's your Valvoline Instant Oil Change Summer of Soccer update. Valvoline Instant Oil Change, home of the 15-minute drive-through oil change. From kickoff to the final whistle, performance matters. Keep your vehicle running strong. Visit SoCalOilChange.com for a special offer and locations near you.
9:49. Good morning. The Sedano Kap Morning Show on a live imaging Tuesday presented by Providence. Here's more cicada for you, Trudell. maybe his biggest hit ever, Just Another Day.
Oh yeah, this is a good jam.
Good song, thank you.
What movie is this from? Also though,
I watched one movie. The movie is Cicada.
this I feel like this is one of my major Whitney Houston movie or something like that. Oh, it's a good one though. I like this one.
Stay with ESPN after DeMarco and Travis tonight for the NBA draft. Starting at 6 p.m. We'll join in progress. ESPN Radio's coverage. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. From the first overall pick, the Lakers pick tonight at 25, and the biggest draft night storylines. We've got you covered. Hear it on ESPN LA 710 a.m. or in crystal clear digital audio on the all-new ESPN LA app. No.
Yeah.
Not with Cicada.
Yeah.
Too smooth for that, man.
Man, just when I feel it, man. What can I tell you? You know, when you feel it a certain way, you just feel it a certain way, pal. Sounds like Trudell is going to have some pizza and then need to make a move. have to do a full-blown evacuation here. Apparently.
A move like Giannis going from Milwaukee to Miami.
Hey.
Very interesting.
I'm going to tell you something right now. I know we started with Giannis today, and look, he's a monster superstar in the NBA.
Is there a butt coming?
No, but I am not as sold immediately that, hey, look, you've got Giannis, you've got Bam, you've got a roster of players that, as Evan Cohen said, they're good, but they're not household names. I just don't know that it automatically turns into championship caliber. Are the Heat better than the Knicks? Are they today better than Detroit was during the regular season? Obviously didn't go their way. Are they better than what Cleveland was, who made it to the Eastern Conference Finals? Does Miami automatically elevate now to, hey, you know what? The Knicks are the defending champs, so we'll give them sort of the year, knock them off, prove it. But Miami's now number 2 in the Eastern Conference.
I think that they're definitely in the mix, which they were not before this trade. And they have 4 or 5 roster spots they're going to have to fill out now. But I'd rather do that in picking a couple of role players and say, for example, they're going to need shooting, everyone's going to say, because now you've got Giannis and Bam together. Now they're one of them known as a shooter particularly. Although Bam did start taking and making threes to a greater extent last year.
And Giannis stopped taking threes.
Yeah, but which is fine because you want Giannis more than anything. You want him that downhill thrust towards the rim. But they have now kind of this Pat Riley, Eric Spoelstra defensive identity, and Giannis plays right into that. They keep Davion Mitchell, who's that type of a point guard. Think of like a Marcus Smart type of a player. And they keep Pelle Larsson. So Andrew Wiggins, I think that some people expect that Norm Powell goes back there, although a couple other teams may be in the mix for him. I just like that they didn't have to give up a ton to get him relative to what you would typically try to do for an MVP candidate. And yes, he's 31. Yes, there are injury concerns. He's had calf issues of late. I get all of that. But the price, the main player that you're giving up to do this is Tyler Hero. That's it. Boston was talking about Jaylen Brown. I didn't hear Miami having to talk about including Bam. So they're like, no, you can't have Bam, but you can have Tyler Hero, and Milwaukee just didn't have a better offer. Nobody else had the combination of either picks or players to do it. So I think Miami capitalized on being Miami and the fact that Giannis had stated that was a team that he would go to. And Cappy, you're right. It's not immediately going to change the title odds for an OKC or a San Antonio or maybe even the Knicks, but I do think that now people in Vegas are sitting down and they're like, well, if they get shooter X and if they get veteran role player Y, I could see that team getting to the finals.
Well,
I could.
You mentioned Marcus Smart, and I wonder if Miami would look at a guy like Marcus Smart who probably can make a bit more money, quite a bit more money than he made last year for the Lakers. You saw his leadership, you saw his defense, you saw him explode offensively in the playoffs at times, certainly through the first 2 games, as I recall. So is Marcus Smart a player that would be on their radar?
Well, I don't think they're going to have that's the trick, though. I don't think they're going to have a lot of money because Giannis is coming in. So they're basically going salary for salary in what they sent out. So will they have an exception or two to sign a player in? Yes, but I don't know that they'll be able. They're not going to say, oh, Rui Hachimura, who would be a nice fit because of his being able to space the floor, et cetera. I don't think they're going to be able to afford him off the top. It's going to be more like the veteran minimum or the biannual exception type deals that they're going to have to get.
I also thought earlier today when Evan Cohen was on, we talked about the assumption that LeBron will be back with the Lakers. I think everybody assumes that. Do you?
I think so, yeah. I mean, to me, that's still, it's symbiotic. I think it's the best scenario for both sides.
But it was an interesting, at least, little thought that could LeBron, maybe, if he's not going to get paid what he thought he was going to get paid by the Lakers, and even though he would get paid a lot less to go to the Heat, could he find himself going, you know what, I know Miami, I've been there, I like these guys. There's a much...
In the sense that they could win now, you mean?
Yeah, but there's a better chance to win in the East than there is in the West. I mean, would LeBron consider Miami? Or is it a foregone conclusion that he stays with the Lakers? I've always thought it's foregone.
Yeah, I've tended, there hasn't been an argument that I've heard, right, whether it's for Golden State or in this, now you're bringing up Miami or Cleveland. I haven't heard a case that's been that compelling, but it's certainly not a done deal or it would have been done, right? He's still thinking. Are you going to be watching the World Cup in 5 minutes?
I'm watching World Cup. I'm going to watch the NBA draft later on tonight.
Lakers' 25th pick.
And by the way, this whole Giannis thing, the thing that's most interesting to me is what happens now with Jaylen Brown. Is there any way to fix that relationship if you're Boston? Or is this thing completely scorched earth and now he has to be moved 100%, cannot return?
We're going to be talking about that throughout the summer, no question, Cappy.
And we'll be talking about the NBA draft tomorrow on a windy Wednesday. Brian Windhorst will join us live from New York City as he's there tonight covering the draft. Sedano will be live from Miami, I believe. And it's time for our Don't Sweat the Small Stuff calendar of the day for Tuesday, June 23rd, 2026. Understand the statement, wherever you go, there you are. You okay there? What are you rubbing the mic for? Was there some sort of accoutrement?
My apologies.
Was
I meant
there
to hit the
schmegma?
off button. Well, I was just getting the pizza from our friends at Pizza Hut. I was getting the pizza off my
that's
my
what
mustache.
happens when you got the mustache.
Well, I'm not used to the mustache, Chris.
Listen, when I first got
You know
a
what I'm
beer
saying?
10 years ago, there was all kinds of stuff in there.
I swear, real quick, this will take 5 seconds.
All right,
I swear,
let me pot down the music.
I looked down yesterday, and I swear I thought there was a bug on my face. It was my mustache. I promise. I was like, what is that? Oh, it's okay.
When I was in the hospital for several, and the thing was just growing out, they were like, Stephanie and my mother were brushing it out. They were finding all kinds of stuff in there.
Now I get it.
Yeah. All right, time for the Don't Sweat the Small Stuff calendar. Understand the statement, wherever you go, there you are. As you focus more on coming to peace with where you are, rather than focusing on where you would rather be, you begin to find peace right now, in the present. Then as you move around, try new things and meet new people, you carry that sense of inner peace with you. Live in the present, Cappy. Don't be a miscreant always thinking about what you don't got. Be thankful for what you got. By the way, what happened yesterday with, is that part of your dealer's choice?
What's up?
What happened with Rachel's car?
Oh, you know what? That actually, I'm glad you brought that up. It turned out to be a better situation than I thought.
All right, time for the Dealer's Choice Real Deal. Thanks to Seller's Advantage. Want to sell your house? Before you call an agent, call Seller's Advantage. They'll buy it as is with a competitive cash offer. No repairs needed. They make selling easy. Call 888-390-AS-IS for a no-obligation offer or visit sellersadvantage.com. Providence Realty, DRE 01915212.
So, Michael Trudell and I had two problems yesterday coming back from the weekend. The first one was I got stung by a bee on the palm of my hand. And my hand yesterday was massively swollen. I never took an antihistamine, though. I never took Benadryl. I even didn't. I remember I told you my daughter had that Kirkland branded antihistamine.
Didn't you have your emergency medical kit right next?
I swear to you, it's so funny you say that. I went right to the emergency medical kit and I started looking through, but these are all prescription medications, not like over-the-counter stuff that you would buy. But I will say this, the swelling is down. I'm going to say from yesterday, I'm going to say the swelling is down about 45%.
Not 60%?
No, about 45%.
How big was this bee?
Oh, dude. This thing stung me right in the palm, and my hand blew up, and then the back of my hand blew up, and it's been itching like crazy for days ever since.
But he never took Benadryl.
Nothing. I took nothing. Like a man. Took nothing.
Congrats.
No, that's actually not a... Oh, wow. I can see how swollen it is now.
Oh, dude.
When you did that, oh, my God.
Hold on. Put your other hand up for comparison's sake. Now, turn around.
No,
Yeah,
make a
it's
fist.
still-
Make the fist. That's
Can
where
you
you
see
can
it?
really see
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, you can
no,
see
it's
it.
still swollen.
Yeah.
Well, what's that other red mark on your...
I think, so I tried to ice.
No, the other side.
Well, him and Rachel get
Your right
after
hand.
it. They get
Yeah,
after
this
it.
Did
right
Rachel
here.
scratch you? No,
No.
your other side.
Yeah, right here.
No,
the back of your
the
hand.
back of your hand.
I was scratching
that?
my hand so much. I scratched my hand so much that I actually broke the skin.
Well, now you got to put in hydrocortisone on that.
Yeah, bro, get some Vaseline up there.
Oh, really? Vaseline?
Sure.
Oh, well, I always-
petroleum jelly?
Well, here, I always carry Aquaphor.
Okay, well.
Oh, yeah.
He just pulled it out of his pocket.
Oh, yeah, I always got Aquaphor on.
And then you're going to put that on your lips right after? Or use your finger, though, right?
Yeah, I'm going to finger the hand.
Right.
First, I'm going to.
By the way, nothing wrong with Vaseline.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I thought you were saying nothing wrong with fingering the hand.
Well, listen, last night I did an hour on the treadmill at home, but I didn't switch my briefs. So I had my regular cotton briefs on there, and then this morning I was a little chafed.
Oh, I bet.
So I Vaseline those thighs.
Did you also powder down?
Oh, I powder down every
Greg,
day.
could you do I'm going to finger and then have George's voice and just saying something else random? Just
George ain't going to like that.
No, we're going to stay away from that
George will be
one.
like, quack, quack for the kids. You know?
Well, the summer of Schwanz is starting soon, though.
Well, that's right.
I don't know
Once
if
he's
I
done-
like this tea.
You think the tea's in the way?
I think Schwanz is like our own bit. If we now use the actual Yiddish, now we could get in trouble.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think we gotta get rid of the tea.
Maybe erase the tea.
All right,
Cappy.
hold on a second.
Yeah, go
Well,
take
no,
care of that.
finish the show first, because I want to go.
Okay. The other problem I had yesterday, though, besides the bee sting, was Rachel got a brand new car. I pulled it into the garage. I closed the garage door, scraped the whole back of the car.
Oh, Cappy.
And, dude, I didn't realize the amount of damage I had done to this car. So I took it to the dealership yesterday, and I start broing down with the guy who works at the dealership. And
is that like sucking up, broing down?
well, no, like this guy's going to be sitting courtside at the Laker game during the season. You know what I mean? This guy's got LAFC right on the field.
So you're
you know?
promising stuff that you won't deliver on.
Correct.
Okay.
And then he'll hit us up and be like, "Oh, I got to do this for a partner."
Guys, I need 2 tickets for the Lakers on the floor.
Is this how you get all the deals? You just go promise them stuff that you're not going to be able to deliver on, and then they sign it, and then you keep them for a certain amount. This is what I have to do?
You got to learn, man. You got to learn the business. See, you got to get out of the TV world and into the radio world.
That
See
is
what I'm
true.
saying?
That is true.
I really do need to learn from you in this.
So I went to this dealership yesterday and I showed this guy the dent or this scrape on the car, and he goes, "Ooh, gosh." I'm like, "Hey, nice bedside manner, doctor. I mean, good man. Come on." But I did some major damage to the car.
How much?
I was thinking this was going to cost me like thousands of dollars. But I talked this guy and I told him, "Don't call me with this nonsense," because I would call a guy who comes to your house, fills in the dent, and then just paints it and gets it over. She won't have that. Rachel's like, "I'm not having that. It's a brand new car. It's a brand new color." How much you guys think it costs to fix this? Just take a guess.
$10,000.
10 grand. Okay, 10 grand.
No.
Because you're talking about this, I'm going to say 1,500.
Okay, 1,500.
Yeah, I'm going to say 2,000.
2,000. That's kind of what I was thinking, Linz.
900.
550.
Wow. Wow, you must have promised this guy a lot of stuff.
This guy is going to be right next to Morales in the Lakers suite. Oh yeah,
this guy's going to be co-hosting
Right.
Lit next week.
You thought that brother Kasim was in the studio this morning? Wait till you see my man George come walking into the
There's
studio.
no way for a Range Rover it's $550.
I'm telling you, it's what he told me.
You can't even get into the seat for $550.
And you ready for this? The R on the back of the car was also damaged, and she's like, "Well, that's not going to be able to be fixed." He's like, "Don't worry, man. I got a couple extra R's in my drawer."
No,
yeah, I swear to God. I
Wow.
swear to you, I got a couple extra R's. Don't worry about
This
it.
brother's dialed up.
This brother is going to take care of this brother.
I got to interview him for the Meet the Partner podcast.
Yeah, right. So, I mean, hey, listen, the swelling is down, way down, and the car didn't cost nearly as much as I was thinking it was going to cost. So,
Bruno Fernandes almost scored already. All right, Portugal game's on.
all right, let's go watch some soccer.
Well, everybody, have a great Tuesday.
Nice
Thanks,
to see
Pizza
everybody.
Hut. This
Thank you,
Pizza Hut's
Trudell.
Great.
Thank
All
you,
right.
Trudell. Thank you to Pizza Hut. Thank you to Evan Cohen. Thank you to Kasim. We'll see you tomorrow morning for a Windy Wednesday at 7 a.m. Have a great day, everybody.
He's a dub.